Attention, stations on the network. Our broadcast will begin in 5 minutes from my mark. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, mark. That was your 5-minute time check, stations. Attention, stations on the network. Our broadcast will begin in 2 minutes from my mark. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, mark. That was your 2-minute time check, stations. Attention, stations on the network. Our broadcast will begin in 1 minute from my mark. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, mark. That was your 1-minute time check, stations.
Let's go. This is hit music. 101.5 C. WCIL-FM Carbondale, your home for the SIU Salukis.
We are Southern Illinois.
Near corner three for the SIU bench. Yes, sir! That's his own board to him. Between three black jerseys, goes up and lays it in. Confetti pops into the dog pound.
This is Saluki basketball on the Saluki Sports Network from Learfield.
Horn sounds. Ball game is over.
This is the IBEW NECA pregame show, brought to you by IBEW NECA, your power professionals. Also brought to you by Banterra Bank. Apply for your Banterra Saluki Visa debit card today. Stop by Banterra to learn more. Member FDIC.
Southern makes it 24 in a row in Banterra Center in non-conference action, and you can feel the magic in Banterra again.
Now let's go courtside.
For the first time in 16 years, Southern Illinois returns to Reno, Nevada for only the second time in program history and for the third test of the 2025-26 season for Saluki basketball, which will be the biggest test to this point. SIU has soared to this 2-0 spot by beating non-Division I McKendree and then Division I UMKC with 101 offensive points and near school record shooting percentage from the field last Friday night. Scott Nagy spent all of his summer preaching about the depth of his team this year, and it is shown through 2 games. Yet tonight, Saluki Nation will see familiar faces on the opposite sideline, with 2 former Evansville Purple Aces and Tayshawn Comer and Chuck Bailey being key players for the Wolfpack, but also the head coach for Nevada was the former head coach at Missouri State and also faced off against SIU, and he was the head coach at New Mexico in Steve Alford. Tonight also is a top 100 Ken Pond game for the Salukis, and for the Missouri Valley Conference, they've yet to win one of these games in the non-conference slate in 2025-26. Can the Salukis make an early season road statement against the Wolfpack? It's the Nevada Wolfpack hosting your Southern Illinois Salukis inside the Layler Event Center. It's time for Saluki basketball. Alongside the Hall of Famer Rodney Watson, I am Luke Martin, Paxton Guy, back in our network studios in Carterville, Illinois. Coach, here we are, made it out to Nevada. You came in yesterday. The team came in on Monday. And look, I think that was a really good move that the Salukis decided to come in a day earlier. Big reason for it was just all the flight changes that have been happening across the country. But also it allows you a full day to really get rest up, to practice, get adjusted at that time, and really get out some kinks versus trying to do that today and play a game.
There are a lot of good purposes for this game. One, the travel is difficult. Reno's not an easy place to get to. It's a nice city, but, man, it's in the middle of nowhere. So the things that really are a positive off this is it is hard to travel. It's hard to get here. I thought Southern's very wise in coming a day early because of all the things going on with travel, but just – if nothing else, to get their legs underneath them. But, Luke, what this game does is if this season could go the way we all hope it goes and you get to play in postseason, especially the big one, then you get some experience of going on a road in an unfamiliar territory, having travel like this, having a night to kind of get your legs underneath you, have a day to get ready. So a lot of things that we hope that we'll look back on this game and say, man, that was really good for the Salukis.
You told me earlier in the week that this was going to be your first time in Reno, and I said you lied. It's your second time.
I'm a big fat liar is what I am, Luke. You know what? I forgot I was in Reno for 20 minutes. When we were ahead by 3 and went in the locker room, and I left. And no, the second 20 wasn't very good, but this is a good trip for this team.
Man, it's hard. I shouldn't use the phrasing of hard to remember, but, man, Mark Fox really had this Nevada program rolling. He was the head coach the last time that Southern was here. Since then, Eric Musselman came in prior to Steve Alford. I mean, outstanding years for the Wolfpack. 28, 29 win seasons back-to-back for them before Steve Alford took over in the 1920 season. It's a program that's used to winning.
Yeah, sure is. Doug Novsek was on that staff also with Mark Fox. So Doug spent time out here. He's probably listening right now, and he has a lot of good things to say about this community and this university. But Wolfpack basketball is good. It's no surprise. This community likes it. I heard a lady talking on the airplane a couple rows behind me, she was talking to somebody about, things going on in Reno, and, man, that's one of the things she brought up. That we got a really good basketball team.
Let's go ahead and get to our First Southern Bank first impressions of the Nevada Wolfpack. First Southern Bank, local people, local decisions, community banking at its best. Well, we talked about the two Evansville players that are going to be familiar for Saluki fans. Chuck Bailey III, he was spent his freshman season at Evansville. He's only played the Salukis one time, and it was when it was down at the Ford Center. Salukis won that game convincingly, 65-53, pulling away late in the Ford Center that day. And Tayshawn Comer, saw him last year, 2 games, outstanding. Put up 26 in one game, put up 25 in another. He was a Saluki killer last year, and he was a big reason why the Aces came in on New Year's Day and really led from start to finish of that game.
I think his game's similar, no matter who he's playing for, whether it's, before he got to Evansville or Eastern Kentucky or here or with Coach Alford. He's a guy that he's strong. He uses his body. He's got a scorer's mentality. Chuck Bailey's got a huge ceiling. He'd scored a lot in their first game against La Tech. Got shut out against Pacific. He's got something to prove. They got several guys. Elijah Price will be a name that we'll mention a lot. He's a great rebounder, 6'9". Started his career at Drake, as a matter of fact. Redshirted there, went on to Fresno State. Nevada was able to get him. So this team is loaded with talent.
Joel Armo Trading, man, you talk about a big dude, 6'10". He's a graduate student from London, England. He transferred in. He's been out a lot of different schools. UC Riverside most recently, was at Cal Poly, and then Southern Idaho. This Nevada team has out-rebounded their 2 opponents so far. And granted, it's 2 games, so a lot of these numbers can get diluted. You're going to see more as the year goes along. But they've won their rebounding margin by an average of 17 through the first 2 games.
But in some respects, it's not so much, because in the exhibition games you're playing against Division I-like talent. They went to Utah and won a game in their first exhibition game. Sure, it was in the middle of October, and everybody's trying to figure stuff out. But this team this is the big part of their MO. We'll talk about it with Keys. Rebounding is a big part of what they do, and scoring off of misses is a huge part of their offense.
We talk so much about the importance of a Damian Mayo off of the bench. How about Tyler Rollison for Nevada? He's mostly been off the bench, I say only, 67 games in his career, only 9 starts. He did not start the most recent game. He started the opener against La Tech, but he's a guy at times that kind of provides that punch in multiple different ways, like Damian Mayo has done off the bench recently for the Salukis.
Nevada likes to play with pace. They like to pressure, something Steve Alford's never really done until recently. They like to full court pressure. They like to play up and down. They like to use their depth. They like to use their talent. And Rollison's a guy that can really put them into that spot because he can get the ball up the floor and facilitate. 7 assists against La Tech was a very impressive number. And so, again, he's another really good guard for him.
Why did Corey Camper Jr. really stand out to you? He's a transfer into the program from UTEP.
I like him being an older guy. He's a grad assistant. He's a guy that I've talked to you about when we were kind of talking about this game off the air. Just he's big and strong. He's 6'5". He can play multiple spots on the floor for him. He knows how to score, and he's willing, and he's not scared.
Last time Steve Alford took on the Salukis, it was back in the Mountain West Challenge in December of 2010. That's when the Lobos came into SIU Arena and won it 74-59. He's 6-2 all time against the Salukis, including that 5-2 record when he was the head coach of the Missouri State Bears. But you mentioned really the biggest key for them, his first 3 years here, they were an average around 60th in the country in terms of pace. The last 2 years, they've been 335, 340, one of the slower paced teams. He's talked about a lot in his interviews. He believes this is a team that isn't that slow. What do you see tonight? Would it be a benefit for SIU to try to make it a track meet?
Oh, man, I'm telling you, the rebounding is going to be a big factor in this game, and this is something that Nevada does. Look, Steve Alford, just like all the other coaches talk about. We talked to Coach Menzies the other night about net, and Coach Nagy brought up net in the postgame show. This is on Coach's mind. If you have a chance to get an at-large bid, you've got to pad the net. You've got to have possessions. You've got to score the ball. You've got to win by a margin, and that's how you do it. You don't do it anymore by winning by 6.
And alluded to it in the open, Valley as a league, hasn't been able to win yet against the top 100 at Kent Pond. Look, those numbers are going to fluctuate as you go throughout the year. But we're going to ask Coach Nagy about it. These opportunities are really hard to get, especially for the upper. There's a reason nobody's playing Belmont, because they don't want to play Casey Alexander and his team. But for the Salukis to get this chance tonight against the team that I think they have an opportunity tonight to get a really good win for the league.
I think of the 07 team when we played so many good teams that year, and we beat Virginia Tech in the 5th place game in Florida. At the time, we're like, it's a 5th place game. Congratulations! It's the Old Spice. You get some deodorant as the reward. The reality was that was the win that kept on giving. It was the game that kept on giving. And you've got to play teams in the non-conference. It's going to give you a chance to get yourself in that KenPom, in that net rating game. And this is a game that can keep on giving if Southern can really play tough and find a way to pull this one out.
That's our First Southern Bank first impressions of the Nevada Wolfpack. First Southern Bank proudly offers Kasasa checking, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we're going to be joined by Luke Walsh. He'll be our Saluki Spotlight, which is brought to you by the SIU Foundation. And Steve Alford sits down with our coach, the Hall of Famer, Rodney Watson, and we'll hear from head coach Scott Nagy as well. This is Saluki Basketball from Learfield.
Hi, Ameren, Illinois home energy expert Matt Minster here to share how easy saving energy around the house can be. Matching the right size pot
like
to the right size
over.
burner can save you up to $36 a year. You can save up to $55 a year by turning off the TV when you leave the house. And switch to LED light bulbs to save up to $75 per year. Discover more tips and rebates at AmerenIllinoisSavings.com/ways to save. Some restrictions may apply.
Bank with people you know, who know and love Southern Illinois. First Southern Bank is a community bank that cares for and gives back to the communities we serve. Locally owned, local people, local decisions, and locations throughout Southern Illinois to serve you. First Southern Bank, community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Visit First Southern Bank at firstsouthernbank.net.
Intertape Polymer Group and SIU Athletics are sticking together to make a positive impact in Southern Illinois. IPG provides a culture of developing its employees and routinely promotes internally, allowing you to envision a long and rewarding career in packaging and industrial products made right here in Carbondale. If you're looking for a great place to work that is committed to safety and the growth of its valued employees, families, and communities, then IPG is for you. Reach out to join the IPG team at itape.com or through social media outlets. #iTape with IPG.
Cheering on the Salukis? Make your stay a winning one at the newly renovated Holiday Inn Conference Center in Carbondale. Soon to be Holiday Inn Express. Just minutes from campus, you'll love the fresh new rooms, modern amenities, and welcoming atmosphere. The Holiday Inn Carbondale are proud partners of SIU Athletics and the preferred hotel for Saluki fans, families, and teams. Book your stay today at holidayinn.com/CarbondaleIL. Holiday Inn Carbondale. Stay smart, stay refreshed, stay relaxed.
Situated in the flowing hills and grand terrain of Cape Girardeau, Missouri, a memorable golf experience awaits. It's Dalhousie Golf Club. For over 20 years, Dalhousie has set the standard for golf in Missouri and beyond. Historically voted as the #1 golf experience in the state and serving as host to numerous golf championships, Dalhousie is a special place. A limited number of affordable local, national, and social memberships are presently available. Contact John Oliver at 573-979-2912 to learn how you can become a member of Dalhousie Golf Club. That's John Oliver, 573-979-2912.
Ever seen a Saluki climb a roof? Well, neither have we. But at SI Roofing and Siding, we work just as fast, just as sleek, and just as reliable. From roofing to gutters and premium steel board and batten siding, our team makes your home look sharp and stay strong. Based right here in Marion, we're BBB A+ rated and proud to serve Southern Illinois. Don't settle for rough results. Call SI Roofing and Siding today at 618-971-1457 or visit siroofing.net. SI Roofing and Siding, built to run with the big dogs.
Luke Walsh, welcome to Saluki Basketball.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is it everything you thought it was going to be when you signed on the dotted line close to a year ago?
It really has. You know, I've enjoyed it a lot. All the guys, we all bond together super well, so it's been a lot of fun, and obviously practices are hard, but it's all worth it. So it's definitely been what I thought it was going to be, and it's been a great time so far.
I've been talking to all your teammates first about what they're studying, kind of the academic piece, where it leads you, down the road. For you, has the academics met what you expected?
Yeah, so, I actually came in with, I think, either 18 or 21 credits. So, a couple of my courses this semester, like my math class, has been kind of challenging the first couple of weeks because I thought I was just going to be able to jump right in and be fine. So, I'm doing business undecided right now. Probably marketing or management is what I'm leaning towards, but it's definitely been a little hard adjustment, just time management, getting my stuff in, but everything's going good right now.
I know that basketball is a big piece of this. Obviously, we're going to get into a lot of that here in just a minute, but if you can look down the road 20, 25 years, hopefully, 20 years, gosh, that puts you at somewhere 38, 39. That'd be a long, great career. What do you think this business degree can do for you when basketball's done?
Yeah, honestly, I've already made a lot of connections. Just finding a job that I enjoy, mainly. Like, my dad's been at Vianney 30 years, I think, is this year, and he loves it. So the biggest thing he just tells me is wherever I land up after basketball's over, just make sure I love it. It's not about the money. It's not about what you get always. It's just about what you love. So, honestly, I'm open to anything. I'm still young, so still trying to figure all that out, but just finding something I love, and where it might be in business or maybe it's coaching like my dad, something in basketball, I don't know yet.
Now that you're, in your second semester, counting the summer, now your fall semester of your first year, how much time are you spending a week typically on your schoolwork?
So the freshmen, we have to do study tables. It's actually basically right underneath where we're doing this interview, but we have to get 6 hours a week in there. So you kind of split it up Monday through Saturday, and so I'd spend a lot of time in there getting my homework done. Couldn't give you like an actual time frame, but kind of depends just on the day. But there's a lot of studying and getting all my homework in that goes into all this.
Are you a guy that performs better under the gun? If you got a paper due, in 2 weeks, you're better off getting it done a night before or 2 nights before? Or are you one of those long-term planners where you can get stuff done early?
I normally do it pretty quick. All my teachers have always told me, like, oh, you might need to revise it. But I like to get it done. So right when it's assigned, I try to hop on the gun early, get it done with, just so if anything else comes up later on in the week or 2 weeks, I have time to do that, and I'm not scrambling having to do both.
Travel will be a different animal than you've been used to. I know you've had some summer ball experience, but you don't have the schoolwork demands during that time. Well, a little bit in the spring, I guess, but what's coming up really quick? You guys got a demanding schedule and a demanding travel. How have you thought about communicating with your professors and different people in order to keep them up to date on what you're doing and maybe if there's any extra accommodations that need to happen?
Yeah, so I'm big on relationships. That's just the way I've grown up. Like, anyone you ask, I'm a big relationship guy. So I know all my professors very, very well, and we've kind of already let them know what's coming ahead, and just emailing them, communicating with them after class about what we got travel-wise for that week. It's definitely going to be important because it's going to be my first time really taking on all that travel and making sure I get my schoolwork done.
Let's shift on to the basketball court. Let's see how that's going. What is different about playing college basketball as opposed to what you've been used to prior to this time?
Yeah, it's a lot different. Speed, physicality, all that stuff. I played in the EYBL, which is the highest circuit amongst all high schoolers in the summer and spring, and I thought, man, like that's a high level, and then you get here and you're like, wow, there's really another level to this. So, just taking it day by day, I try to focus on each day individually and just get better from it and learn.
Luke, I'm going to get you back to study table on this question. What do you guys have to prove? The season is right here. It's on us. What's the language in the locker room? What's the discussion? We're going to prove what?
We really just want to prove it for the seniors, and especially the guys that have come back. Like, what they went through last year, we're going to make it better for them this year no matter what, no matter the circumstances. And we talk in the locker room every day. We see all those MVC rankings, and obviously it's just people based on their judgments and stuff. But we love it because we know we're not going to be finishing in the bottom half of the league. We're going to be up top, and for Saluki Nation, just know we're coming.
That Saluki Spotlight was brought to you by the SIU Foundation as Ronnie Watson sat down with Luke Walsh for Saluki basketball. We'll take a timeout here on the IBEW NICA pregame show here from Reno, Nevada, as the Salukis take on the Wolfpack. And speaking of the Wolfpack, when we come back, their head coach, Steve Alford, joins us here on the IBEW Nika pregame show. This is Saluki basketball from Learfield.
The roar of the crowd. Buzzer beaters. There's nothing more thrilling than Saluki basketball. And just like the Salukis, Vogler Ford is putting prices in a full-court press. Take advantage of slam dunk savings on a new Bronco. Or make a fast break in a new Explorer for less than you'd expect. We're keeping high prices in foul trouble all season long. So when you want to get a new Ford, you've got to get to Vogler.
Growing up in Southern Illinois, you learn the importance of helping others. I'm Caden Hawkins, and it's one of the reasons that I'm proud to represent this region as a member of SIU's Saluki men's basketball team. It's also why I'm glad to be a Banterra customer, because they support our communities. Plus, I can open my account online, and with their Saluki Visa debit card, I know my purchases contribute to SIU scholarships and athletics. That was an easy win for me. Banterra Bank, official partner of Saluki Athletics, member FDIC.
It's Mediacom's best deal of the year. Right now, save $15 a month on a new internet package when you add Mediacom Mobile. We'll give you 2 unlimited mobile lines for the price of 1. You'll also get Eero Wi-Fi with advanced security, unlimited internet data, and equipment included. It's our best deal of the year with 50% off our full price. Call 844-4FASTER for details. Offer available to new customers only. Price doesn't include one-time charges, tax, and government fees.
Ulico Inc., a labor-owned insurance and investment company, is pleased to announce its support of the Egyptian Building and Construction Trades Council at Southern Illinois. Our personal insurance marketplace, Ulico Select, offers insurance products that protect and empower union workers and their families. Our values define us. Wherever union workers work, Ulico Select is on the job. It's for us, all of us. Check us out at ullicoselect.com.
SIU has rare dual recognition, one of only 21 universities out of nearly 4,000 nationwide honored by the Carnegie classification. We are a Research One university, driving innovation and discovery. We are also an opportunity university, opening doors and helping all students succeed. Less than 1% of universities hold both honors, and SIU is the only one serving a rural region. That makes Salukis unique, a community defined by excellence, access, and opportunity. Support the research that changes lives and the scholarships that expand access. Visit siuf.org/give.
Cheering on the Salukis? Make your stay a winning one at the newly renovated Holiday Inn Conference Center in Carbondale. Soon to be Holiday Inn Express. Just minutes from campus, you'll love the fresh new rooms, modern amenities, and welcoming atmosphere. The Holiday Inn Carbondale are proud partners of SIU Athletics and the preferred hotel for Saluki fans, families, and teams. Book your stay today at holidayinn.com/CarbondaleIL. Holiday Inn Carbondale. Stay smart, stay refreshed, stay relaxed.
Coach Steve Alford joins us. Coach, thanks for coming on with us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Coach, inarguably, you played for two of the finest basketball coaches this game has known in Coach Sam Alford and Coach Bob Knight. What impact do those two guys play on your coaching philosophy even today?
Well, it's a great question. I appreciate it, but I have always said how blessed I was as a player that I got to learn all the fundamentals and the basics, the passion, the competitive fire from my dad, and grew up in a home that way, that he was hard, he was demanding on me to make me better every day, and to this day he's very involved. In fact, he's out here now. He'll be at our game with Southern Illinois on Wednesday, so I'm just glad that he's still healthy and can do those things. And then obviously Coach Knight had a dramatic impact on me of just kind of furthering what you do. You got more resources in college than you do in high school, and from breaking down film to studying film to playing at a higher level, those two men had an awful lot to do, not just with me as a player, but giving me the foundation as a coach.
Coach, you started at Manchester coming out of the NBA, and you took over a program that needed some work. And in 4 years, you guys were playing against Bo Ryan's Platteville team in the NCAA Finals. And then you went on to Southwest Missouri State, now called Missouri State, one coach removed from a legend in Charlie Spoonhour. Again, in 4 years, you take that team to the Sweet 16. Is the rebuild model today, Is it still applicable as what you did back then?
Well, as you know, Coach, it's way different now because there's a payment schedule now that is involved, and with the transfer. So you've gone from, in a 5-year span, you've gone from a COVID shutdown that changed the whole landscape. People don't realize that, and not just with the landscape of basketball, but more so the student athlete, because now for about every 4, if your kid's in 4 classes, 3 of them are online, and that's strictly because of what happened over COVID. And so now you got kids going online more than they are in person, and then all of a sudden you've got the transfer portal that says you can transfer right away and play, and then you've got NIL to where now it's pay for play, and so now we're an amateur, actually a way better opportunity for kids now as far as money goes than what the G League is. So it's much, much different. You know, the excuse of never being old, it shouldn't happen anymore, because you have the opportunity to be old every year, and what it's really done is, I think, hurt high school seniors. And as you know, that was always the backbone. That was always the foundation of what college basketball was all about. And now, outside of the elite Power Fours, you're not seeing a lot of freshmen throughout the country doing the things that they used to do.
We continue our conversation with the Wolfpack head coach, Steve Alford, when we return. This is Saluki Basketball from Learfield.
Found in the heart of Illinois' most scenic park sits historic Giant City State Park Lodge. The lodge serves delicious home-style breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day. That's right, every day. 3 generations of the Kelly family, along with their staff, always strive to provide Southern Illinois hospitality at its best. They all hope you feel the lodge is that reliable place to celebrate the best things in your life. Bring family and friends, eat well, and enjoy. They look forward to welcoming you soon. Visit them at GiantCityLodge.com. Longtime proud supporters of Saluki Athletics. Go Dogs!
Coors Light is cold lagered, cold filtered, and cold packaged for a smoother finish. It's got that crisp, refreshing taste that makes every moment cheering on your team even better. Plus, the mountains on the bottles and cans turn blue when your beer is Rocky Mountain cold. So you never have to guess if your Coors Light is ready to drink. So crack one open, take a sip, and enjoy the game. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Conveniently located in the heart of Southern Illinois lies Rend Lake Golf Resort, the region's only 27-hole public golf course. With 5 sets of tees, expansive greens, driving range, and on-site PGA instruction, Rend Lake Golf Resort is perfect for golfers of all skill levels. Looking for stay-and-play packages? Check out Rend Lake Golf Resort's on-site lodging, condos, and cabins. After your round, relax with friends and family and enjoy a meal on-site at Seasons Restaurant. To learn more, visit us at RendLakeGolfResort.com. Rend Lake Golf Resort, official partner of Saluki Athletics.
Dear crew, it's Toyota. With an adult-sized 3rd row, everyone's welcome in the Grand Highlander. From sports fans to eco-buffs and movie fans. Sink back in the Sienna with an available rear seat entertainment system. Slip into the RAV4 with available all-wheel drive. And let's go. Toyota. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Bank with people you know, who know and love Southern Illinois. First Southern Bank is a community bank that cares for and gives back to the communities we serve. Locally owned, local people, local decisions, and locations throughout Southern Illinois to serve you. First Southern Bank, community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Visit First Southern Bank at firstsouthernbank.net.
Southern Illinois has a new place to party it up or wind down. Introducing Southpaw Bar and Grill in Murfreesboro. Now open from 10:30 a.m. to 2 a.m. daily. With 22,000 square feet and a full kitchen, they have everything you need to make the most of your lunch, dinner, or night out. Burgers, wings, and barbecue are their specialty. It's the all-new Southpaw Bar and Grill. Check them out on Facebook or find them at the corner of Route 127 and the Ava Blacktop. Southpaw Bar and Grill, the official Saluki watch party destination of Murfreesboro.
Coach Steve Alford joins us. Coach, thanks for coming on with us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Coach, inarguably, you played for 2 of the finest Coach, let's move to the Wolfpack. Talk about your team. You've got a couple of guys in your team that Saluki fans are familiar with. First of all, Chuck Bailey from Detroit, Michigan, made a stop in Evansville. He's got a real high ceiling. I know his last game against Pacific isn't one that he's going to want to remember too long. What has impressed you about his basketball growth?
Well, Chuck's just worked really hard. I've liked his passion of how much he gets in the gym, and he's worked. And he's, the lesson that he learned against Pacific is, you have a 24-point night on opening night, you immediately go to the top of the scout board. And he hadn't been to the top of the scout board. He wasn't at the top of the scout board last year for us. He wasn't at the top of the scout board for Evansville. And now he is. And that's something you got to learn. It's a different kind of approach that you got to have a finer understanding of how people are going to come at you now from an opponent standpoint. So he'll learn those things because he's a gym rat. He works, he gets in, watches film, but he's a very athletic two-way guard that can both defend and score. And obviously we need him to do that, and I think he will do that.
Tayshawn Comer obviously has had this game scheduled since early in summer. He's averaged 25 points against the Salukis last year when he was at Evansville. He seems to continue to pick up right where he left off. How's he doing in your program?
Well, I hope he can continue that. He's just a very strong physical combo guard. We can play him on the ball, off the ball. Another very good defender. He's had a very, very good summer, and like Chuck, he gets in the gym. He gets his job done in the gym, and he's improving day by day. And fierce competitor, won a state title at Cathedral in Indy as a senior in high school. So we really like what he brings to the table from leadership and winning. And he made a huge winning play for us late in the game against Pacific in a game we didn't play very well.
Elijah Price started Drake redshirted. We had a lot of good things. Everyone said a lot of good things about him. Went to Fresno State for a year. Now it's your place. How's he complement your team?
Yeah, we've just known him a long time because of his time at Fresno, and we got to play against him 3 times last year. And we just felt like he could be a double-double guy, and that's what he was. He had 10 and 10 against Pacific. I think he will continue to be a scorer and rebounder for us. The versatile defender. We can play him kind of all over the court. He can guard almost all 5 positions. So his versatility and athleticism on both sides of the ball really help us.
Coach, I'll get you out of here on this one. What do you like about Coach Nagy's team, what that you've seen on film or what you know about the way he coaches?
Yeah, just the pace. And I've obviously known Coach Nagy, Coach Hawkins for a long time. So you got 2 guys, don't know the wrestler staff as well as I know those 2, but you got 2 at the top there that understand it and have had a lot of success and do it the right way. And so ton of respect for them. I've always had a ton of respect for SIU because of my old Missouri Valley days. And they're going to be a tough game for us because they put a lot of pressure on you. They play with great pace. I like their athleticism. So obviously not a lot of games. It's early in the season, but just from what I've seen, the way they play and how they go about things is very respectful. So we know we're going to have to play very well.
Coach, thanks for spending time with us.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks for having me on.
That's Steve Alford, and you're listening to Saluki Basketball from Learfield.
Ulico Inc., a labor-owned insurance and investment company, is pleased to announce its support of the Egyptian Building and Construction Trades Council at Southern Illinois. Our personal insurance marketplace, Ulico Select, offers insurance products that protect and empower union workers and their families. Our values define us. Wherever union workers work, Ulico Select is on the job. It's for us, all of us. Check us out at ullicoselect.com.
Life is full of surprises. Some good, some not so good. It's why your State Farm agent is there with good neighbor service and surprisingly great rates for everyone. Yep, that's right. At State Farm, you get the great service and great rates with every policy. So you can be prepared for all of life's surprises. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Individual premiums will vary by customer. Applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements. When you want a great deal, call State Farm agent Dave Anderson in Heron or Bob Barr in Carbondale today.
The SIU Alumni Association is the heartbeat of Saluki Nation. For generations, alumni have carried a legacy of connecting, celebrating, and giving back. Every event, every program, even shopping the Saluki market, fuels scholarships and supports today's students. Don't just watch the tradition, live it. Update your contact info at siualumni.com and connect with us. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Once a Saluki, always a Saluki.
We all like new stuff. A new car, a new house, even a new big screen TV. The looks, smell, and feel of something new. If you love new, then you'll love Newbie's Pizza in Carbondale. That's why they handcraft each order to your specific detail and desire. Think about Newbie's Pizza at 830 East Walnut Street in Carbondale. Visit NEWBYSPIZZA.com. Newbie's Pizza, official partner of Saluki Athletics.
When you play sports, you know the importance of teamwork. I'm Michaela Coburn, and I play for SIU Saluki Women's Softball. I'm also a Banterra customer because they are a great team player for our communities, and they are making banking easy. With Banterra, I was able to open my account online, and with their mobile app, I can manage my money on my time. Plus, with the Saluki Visa debit card, I know my purchases support SIU scholarships and athletics. That was an easy win for me. Banterra Bank, official partner of Saluki Athletics, member FDIC.
The Missouri Valley Conference Men's Basketball Tournament has been the showcase for buzzer beaters, madness, and championship glory. With nearly 5 decades of heart-racing excitement, it begins here at Enterprise Center. The 2026 State Farm MVC Tournament, presented by Credit Union One, Great Southern Bank, and SSM Health, tips off on March 5th through 8th. Celebrate 50 years of the Valley's postseason championship. Get your tickets now at archmadness.com.
Welcome back to the IBEW NICA pregame show. We're with Javon Mayman, the assistant coach for SIU, who's got the Nevada Scout. Coach, welcome.
Hey, thanks for having me on, Coach Watson. Always a pleasure, and for the first time this year, great to be on with you.
Before we get into the Wolfpack of Nevada, I'd like to just know how you approach scouting in November. The landscape of college basketball has changed so much, a lot of fluid movement with players and so forth, very few games being played. What can you give your guys that they can count on in a scouting report in the third game of the season?
You try to go back and take a look at, well, for me, I try to go back and take a look at teams that have done early in the season, the year before, and also later in the season, like, the last couple games, 2 or 3 games of the previous season, because at that point, like, you're obviously trying to win, and you're not trying to trick people and all those types of things. So try to take a look back at some of the early games, a few of the later games, see if there's anything consistent. Obviously, Coach Alford's been around for a long time, so he has some things that have probably been consistent throughout his career. And you call buddies within, you call buddies within the industry that and try to get a few little tidbits here and there about some tendencies that they have had over the years, if they're in the league or had just played against them, and try to grab a bunch of little pieces of information and patch it all together. And we just like the preseason and with the exhibition games, we all tell the guys, we have some things that we think they're going to run and how they're going to play, but they can be doing something completely different, like you say, because teams are bringing in 10 new guys and 8 new guys, and personnel is different.
Nevada played La Tech, as you indicated, and they also played Pacific. In those 2 games, what's impressed you about the Wolfpack?
Rebounding, without question. I mean, for us, this game is huge for us to rebound and keep them off the offensive glass. When you look at Elijah Price and Armour Trade, and those guys accounted for 25 rebounds against Pacific the other night. They do a great job attacking the offensive glass. That there's already a 20-plus differential for them of offensive rebounds as compared to their opponents that they played so far. So they hit the glass extremely hard. Obviously, they look to attack the elbows and the blocks, and offensively they put a lot of pressure on the rim and on the paint. So we have to do a great job of having 1-and-out possessions and keeping them off the glass and containing the dribble.
How was their guard play? Who are some guys that you've liked when in the 2 games they've played?
Yes, and a couple of guys that we're familiar with, right? I mean, you got Chuck Bailey, who has, he was at Evansville his freshman year, has been at second year now over at Nevada, and, he didn't do quite as much against Pacific, but, he opened up the season, guns blazing. He was 5 for 7 from 3, and he's kind of been, one of their leading scorers throughout the exhibition season, and obviously the leading scorer the other night against La Tech. So he's been a very aggressive attacking the rim. He's a very physical driver and can score at the mid-range level. And the guy that lit us up, twice last year, averaged 25 points against us in 2 games, is Tayshawn Comer, another transfer from Evansville, who was shifty and, can really score that thing from all 3 levels. And, he's strong, he's physical. And then Rollison, they didn't start him against Pacific the other night, but I know he started the majority of the exhibition season and against La Tech. He's a point guard. He's looking to set guys up and making the simple plays and reads and get guys involved first before he goes after trying to secure some buckets for himself.
That's Javon Mayman. You're listening to Saluki Basketball from Learfield.
Your driveway is the gateway to your home. Don't trust just any business to do the job. Come to E.T. Simons, where our professionally trained and experienced staff will handle all of your paving needs. E.T. Simons is a Southern Illinois-based company who is an industry leader in the Southern Illinois construction industry. With over 75 years of experience, we service everything from commercial, industrial, governmental, and residential customers. E.T. Simons, paving the way to customer satisfaction since 1946.
I'm Damian Mayo Jr., and I'm proud to represent Southern Illinois when playing for Saluki men's basketball. It's important to me to give back to this region. That's important to Banter Bank also, and it's one of the reasons that I'm proud to be a customer. They support their communities, and with their mobile app, I can bank on my time. Plus, they offer a Saluki Visa debit card that supports SIU scholarships and athletics. That was an easy win for me. Banter Bank, official partner of Saluki Athletics, member FDIC.
No one should have to pay for the damages that result from a personal injury caused by someone else. The partners of Sam C. Mitchell Law, Lance Brown, and Matthew Caraway fight for Southern Illinoisans because they are Southern Illinoisans. For decades, the firm has proven to be a trusted, experienced, and dedicated partner in helping bring justice and personal service to the victims of negligence and intentional wrongdoing. Let the attorneys of Sam C. Mitchell fight for you. For more information, visit scmitchell.com.
Dear crew, it's Toyota. With an adult-sized 3rd row, everyone's welcome in the Grand Highlander. From sports fans to eco-buffs and movie fans. Sink back in the Sienna with an available rear seat entertainment system. Slip into the RAV4 with available all-wheel drive. And let's go. Toyota. Find yours at toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
The Missouri Valley Conference Men's Basketball Tournament has been the showcase for buzzer beaters, madness, and championship glory. With nearly 5 decades of heart-racing excitement, it begins here at Enterprise Center. The 2026 State Farm MVC Tournament, presented by Credit Union One, Great Southern Bank, and SSM Health, tips off on March 5th through 8th. Celebrate 50 years of the Valley's postseason championship. Get your tickets now at archmadness.com.
Hi, Ameren, Illinois home energy expert Matt Minster here to share how easy saving energy around the house can be. Matching the right size pot to the right size burner can save you up to $36 a year. You can save up to $55 a year by turning off the TV when you leave the house. And switch to LED light bulbs to save up to $75 per year. Discover more tips and rebates at AmerenIllinoisSavings.com/ways to save. Some restrictions may apply.
Here with head coach Scott Nagy before the Salukis take on the Nevada Wolfpack here tonight. Coach, your team had to leave just a little bit of a day earlier. How has your team really adapted to life on the road here in Nevada and getting ready for this game here tonight?
Well, it's easy to travel west, I think. You just stay up a little later. The guys like that anyway. And then you get up at 8 in the morning. It's actually 10 in the morning your time. So, I'm more concerned about going back east. When you lose hours, I think it's harder on your body. But, you know, we've already talked about just not allowing travel, just no excuses about the travel and any of that stuff. I mean, it's easy, and everybody knows that when you travel, yeah, it's tiring. You're not sleeping in your own bed. The routines are different. It does have an impact, but, you know, you can't allow it to impact the game. You just can't. And particularly in your mind, you can't allow it to.
Coach, you told that to your team yesterday right before your practice. I don't want travel to be an excuse not to have a good work day. It sparked me, and I went back to your lone meeting with Coach Alford was when he was at New Mexico. You were at South Dakota State. Your team had the bus just over 1,300 miles to get to New Mexico. You end up winning the game against a nationally ranked New Mexico team. And you were quoted after that game saying, I told our guys, let's not make travel an excuse. What do you remember about that trip and about that team, that they had the right character, mental makeup that you hope this team can show here today?
Well, one, we had a pro point guard, so that makes a big difference when you got a kid that's an NBA player. But that was actually a 3-game road trip. We went to Montana and then Belmont and then New Mexico. So it wasn't just one game. Then we won I think we won in overtime at Montana, and then went to Belmont and played terrible. And we were supposed to fly out the next day, and it was right around Thanksgiving time, I think, either that or Christmas, I can't remember. Okay, right around Christmas time, and our flights got canceled in Chicago because of weather, and because we were flying from Nashville to Chicago to Albuquerque. And so we had no other options, because any flight change around that time of year with 25 people, you're just not going to get them on a flight. So we had to jump on a bus, and we stayed in Oklahoma because the bus driver could only drive so far. And then we got there that night. We played noon the next day. We got in that night. We practiced. Our guys were sick of each other. They were fighting in practice, and it was awful. We weren't even sure we were going to play Nate the next day, but somehow we showed up the next day and played well.
Let's switch to your team so far this year, and granted, just 2 games, but are you generating the shots that you want in the 10-foot zone from an offensive perspective?
Well, we're shooting a great percentage. So when you look at the last game, we shot 70% in the first half, 65 or 6. So, you know, teams are going to start saying, hey, we've got to pack this in and make them shoot the ball from 3, and we've got to prove that we can do that. That'd be my biggest concern, is teams start to tighten up on us. Can we shoot the ball as well as I think we should? And the other is making free throws. It's gotten to be a little bit ridiculous, I think, and we're going to be on the free throw line a lot, and we've got to take advantage of it.
When we come back here on the IBEW Nika pregame show, we continue our pregame conversation with the head coach, Scott Nagy. This is Saluki basketball from Learfield.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why our agents work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter is known for our award-winning customer service, satisfied customers, and a plan for you. Isn't it time to check Shelter out? Find an agent near you at shelterinsurance.com. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
At SIH, our commitment to care goes beyond the walls of our clinics and hospitals. We provide access to highly trained, patient-focused care providers. We invest in advanced, state-of-the-art medical services and technologies. And we strive to make a meaningful impact on all of the communities we serve. Our commitment is summed up in those words we all need to hear from time to time.
You're gonna be okay.
At SIH, we're committed to you.
It's not just a home, it's a fully connected life. When work flows effortlessly, when friends connect from anywhere, and your house runs on smart everything, Mediacom is the connection you need. Get 1 gig internet with no data caps, Eero Wi-Fi, and equipment for $50 a month for 2 years when you add 2 unlimited mobile lines. Call 844-4FASTER or visit extreme.com for details. Offer available to new customers only. Purchase of 2 unlimited mobile lines required. Price doesn't include one-time charges.
Situated in the flowing hills and grand terrain of Cape Girardeau, Missouri, a memorable golf experience awaits. It's Dalhousie Golf Club. For over 20 years, Dalhousie has set the standard for golf in Missouri and beyond. Historically voted as the #1 golf experience in the state and serving as host to numerous golf championships, Dalhousie is a special place. A limited number of affordable local, national, and social memberships are presently available. Contact John Oliver at 573-979-2912 to learn how you can become a member of Dalhousie Golf Club. That's John Oliver, 573-979-2912.
SIU Credit Union knows what it means to be a part of a team. Whether you're on the field or in the stands, community is what it's all about. They're not just here for your financial needs, they're here to give back, because people helping people is at the heart of everything they do. You can join SIUCU if you live or work in one of the lower 24 counties in southern Illinois. That's right, if you're a Saluki fan, you can be a part of their team too. Learn more at SIUCU.org. SIU Credit Union, your financial home team. Membership required, insured by NCUA.
The SIU Alumni Association is the heartbeat of Saluki Nation. For generations, alumni have carried a legacy of connecting, celebrating, and giving back. Every event, every program, even shopping the Saluki market, fuels scholarships and supports today's students. Don't just watch the tradition, live it. Update your contact info at SIUalumni.com and connect with us. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Once a Saluki, always a Saluki.
When you look at Nevada tonight, what impresses you most about their team?
Well, they're a tremendous rebounding team. I mean, they go like crazy to the offensive glass, and if they're going to do that, they take a lot of tough shots. And if they make them, you tip your cap, you throw the ball in, you go. They're going to try to control the pace of the game with some three-quarter court press, slow us down. But if we can keep them from scoring, they can't get in that. And they're going to be all over the offensive glass, and if we can get the ball, we should be able to run on them. But that's going to be the biggest, in my opinion, the biggest deal is can we keep them off the offensive glass? I mean, they're shooting a ton more free throws than their opponents. They're very physical. They set a ton of moving screens. And so I've got to be after the officials about that. But it's going to be a very physical game. We need our guards to really rebound because our bigs are going to be tied up.
You talk about rebounding all the time with this team. What makes you believe that they're up for that challenge tonight and they can compete on the boards with a team that's been really good?
Well, so that's the whole point. It's like, we got to match their level. But no, how about they got to match ours? You know, that's what it needs to be. That's got to be how we think, how we operate. Not, all of a sudden we got to play harder. Are you kidding me? No. I mean, we need to turn this in. It needs to be physical. We're deep. We're deeper than they are. And I honestly, I think we've got better players, but they've got to show up and play like that and believe that. And it can't be what I believe. It's got to be what they believe. You're playing on the road, non-conference officials, all those things, they factor. And so it takes a really tough team to come in here and win.
You know, Coach, in today's day and age, it's hard to even get games like this. In Nevada right now, they're top 100 in the Ken Palm. Their metrics are good. I know you just look at it as the next game, and that's what you guys in the program focus on. But knowing these opportunities are rare for the league, how great of an opportunity it is for your team tonight to get this type of a marquee road game.
Well, I was surprised they took the game because most people won't take us. And, I don't know. I don't look at any one game as more of an opportunity than the other. I want them all to think the same way. I mean, we only are guaranteed 30 more of these, and we can't waste one of them. And I don't want the players to. Individually, I don't want them to waste one. As a team, I don't want us to waste one. And so I don't look at them any differently. But I do think, this is like the next step for our program is to come in and win a game like this that nobody thinks you're supposed to win.
Coach, appreciate the time. We'll catch up with you after the game.
Thanks.
Once again, that was head coach Scott Nagy. Starting lineups are next. This is Saluki basketball from Learfield.
Looking for a mortgage that fits your life? Sean Daly at Guild Mortgage has you covered. With hundreds of loan products, including specialized programs for first-time homebuyers, military families, and rural residents, we've got the perfect fit for you. Guild Mortgage. Own what matters. Guild Mortgage Company, Equal Housing Opportunity, Company NMLS 3274. Sean Daly, NMLS 1536006. NMLSConsumerAccess.org. All loans subject to underwriting approval. Terms and conditions apply. Subject to change without notice.
At SIH, our commitment to care goes beyond the walls of our clinics and hospitals. We provide access to highly trained, patient-focused care providers. We invest in advanced, state-of-the-art medical services and technologies. And we strive to make a meaningful impact on all of the communities we serve. Our commitment is summed up in those words we all need to hear from time to time.
You're going to be okay.
At SIH, we're committed to you.
Found in the heart of Illinois' most scenic park sits historic Giant City State Park Lodge. The lodge serves delicious home-style breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day. That's right, every day. 3 generations of the Kelly family, along with their staff, always strive to provide Southern Illinois hospitality at its best. They all hope you feel the lodge is that reliable place to celebrate the best things in your life. Bring family and friends, eat well, and enjoy. They look forward to welcoming you soon. Visit them at GiantCityLodge.com. Longtime proud supporters of Saluki Athletics. Go Dogs!
Ever seen a Saluki climb a roof? Well, neither have we. But at SI Roofing and Siding, we work just as fast, just as sleek, and just as reliable. From roofing to gutters and premium steel board and batten siding, our team makes your home look sharp and stay strong. Based right here in Marion, we're BBB A+ rated and proud to serve Southern Illinois. Don't settle for rough results. Call SI Roofing and Siding today at 618-971-1457 or visit siroofing.net. SI Roofing and Siding, built to run with the big dogs.
How do you earn a tradition of leadership? You put in the work with outstanding towing and hauling. Innovate with smart features like a mobile generator and dominate the game 48 years straight. That's Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks, a legacy of excellence. Only at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Available feature. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
Mediacom Internet and Mobile give you more, so you can do more. Get Internet 300 with no data caps, Aero Wi-Fi, and equipment for $35 a month for a year when you add 2 unlimited mobile lines. Work smarter, play harder, and laugh longer with Internet and Mobile from Mediacom. Call 844-4FASTER or visit extreme.com for details. Offer available to new customers only. Purchase of 2 unlimited mobile lines required. Price doesn't include one-time charges.
Kane Hawkins passes on the 3, finds an open Steffi, who bangs it through. Saluki Nation, it's time for your starting lineup tonight against the Nevada Wolfpack in Reno, Nevada. Here are your Saluki starters, which are brought to you by Shelter Insurance. Top of the key, Davion Sykes. Left of the forward, Mayo. Left wing finds a leaping Ron Zalibe. Got fouled, but the bucket goes anyways.
Ron Zalibe, a.k.a. Rollo, forward, sophomore, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Mini High Academy.
Spins around to Steffi. Here's sideline right. Here comes SIU with the ball in the lead. Steffi attacks, reverse lay and goes.
That's a nice play by Drew Steffi, going left hand.
Drew Steffi, guard, sophomore, Frisco, Texas, Frisco Memorial.
Evans around the high screen, dribbles the ball off the foot, it's loose. Picked up by Prince Aligbe, driving against Dockery, right block, flicks it up, got it.
Prince Aligbe, forward, senior, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Mini High Academy.
Off every part of the rim. Rebound pulled down by SIU. House moving off to the left. House into the lane. Right-hand teardropper is pure. Kelron House. How are you supposed to stop that?
Kelron House, a.k.a. Lil Scully. Guard, sophomore, Louisville, Kentucky, Seneca High School.
12, under 13 to go. Stafford picks off the pass and soars for a finger roll layup.
Isaiah Stafford, guard, senior, Bolingbrook, Illinois, Bolingbrook High School.
When we return, it will be time for tip-off here from Reno, Nevada. This is Saluki basketball from Learfield.
If your old car is so ugly, dogs won't tinkle on the tires. If you have to dance naked in the moonlight and light a candle to make it start. If it just isn't the car you want it to be, Vic Koenig Chevrolet will give you a big bucket full of cash for it. No dancing necessary. Vic Koenig Chevrolet will buy your car, truck, or SUV, whether you buy one of ours or not. We'll pay you more than you ever thought you could get. And we'll put you behind the wheel of a newer, nicer ride that actually starts every single time. Vic Koenig has a huge selection of reliable pre-owned vehicles in stock now and dozens of new Chevrolets on their way to Carbondale as we speak. But I promise you, they'll be sold before they ever hit the state line. Hurry in to Vic Koenig Chevrolet and call dibs. Vic Koenig Chevrolet in Carbondale, home of the world-famous SIU Salukis. VicKoenig.com on approved credit.
Turn it up. It's game time. It's time for Saluki basketball on the Saluki Sports Network from near field.
Middle of the lane, goes up, a lot of contact, off the glass, bucket, and the foul! The heat check three, bullseye! He's wide open, far corner three, yes sir! About 8-second differential, he's going full throttle, to the rack and he dunked it! Oh my! Catch and shoot three on its way, bullseye! Massive three for the senior, Boyce up with two, short with one, Southern wins! Southern wins! SIU!
Saluki basketball is brought to you by Shelter Insurance for auto, home, and life coverage that goes the distance. Find an agent at shelterinsurance.com. Banterra Bank. Apply for your Banterra Saluki Visa debit card today. Stop by Banterra to learn more. Member FDIC. And by Mediacom, home of X-Screen and 1 gig internet speeds.
Southern will knock off top 25 Indiana State 74-69.
Today's road game broadcast is driven by Randway Golf Resort. Your getaway wherever the dogs go. The tip is moments away. Now with a call of the game, here is the voice of the Salukis, Luke Martin.
Beautiful national anthem just finished here inside the Lawler Event Center as SIU and Nevada meeting for what will be the 6th time all-time. Salukis 0-1 all-time here at Nevada, but they lead this series 3-2. The first meeting, no, Mike Reese did not do that game back in March 15 of 1946. That was in the NAIA tournament days where these two programs met for the first time. Let's go ahead and get to our Ron Ward Chevrolet keys to the game, which are brought to you tonight by our coach, the Hall of Famer, Rodney Watson.
The first one's really key. Southern, for the first time, is going to have to play through some real serious physicality. This team, Nevada, runs true motion like Steve Alford did in college, and these screens are going to be moving. They're going to be hard screens. They'll feel more screens in 40 minutes than possibly they'll feel the rest of the season. I don't say that lightly. Southern's got to play through it and absorb it. Secondly, rebounding is going to be the #1 stat everybody's looking at involved in this game. Nevada really likes to score off the second chances. Their offense is way better off the rim than it is off the catch and shoot. So Southern's got to limit those chances to have a chance to make this thing a possession game. And then finally, on the offensive end, Southern's got to move and cut to exploit the Nevada happy feet. Nevada will bite. They'll bite on lift fakes, they'll bite on shot fakes, but you got to make them bite, then make the pass and the extra pass, and then Southern can get open shots if they'll be patient and willing.
Those were the Ron Ward Chevy keys to the game. Ron Ward Chevy will send you home happy. The lights are off here in the Lawler Event Center. All the Nevada Wolfpack fans. The lower bowl is mostly filled. I'd say about 75% fill, and then just about 8 rows in the upper bowl have fans going up. They're expecting a crowd just around 7,000. This place seats just under 12. Let's go ahead and get to our starting lineups. You already heard the Saluki starting lineup. Starting lineups are brought to you by Shelter Insurance for auto, home, and life coverage that goes the distance. Find an agent at shelterinsurance.com. Steve Alford, 35th season. Think about the records of these two coaches in this game. Scott Nagy, 593 career wins. Steve Alford, 702 wins in his tenure here at Nevada. They are 32-5 in non-conference home games. They've won 22 of their last 23. Here's his starting lineup. Elijah Price, the transfer from Fresno State, started his college career at Drake. Redshirt sophomore. He had one of the 2 double-doubles in that win against Pacific as fire bursts through. That warmed up a little bit here as the sparkles fly as well. Tyler Rollison. He will earn the start, 6-foot-tall junior from Los Angeles, California. This will only be his 10th start in his Wolfpack career. Corey Camper Jr., graduate student from Little Rock, Arkansas. He's a transfer in from UTEP. Tayshawn Comer earns the start. Senior from Indianapolis, Indiana, played at Cathedral High School, transfers in by way of Evansville. He averaged 25.5 points per game in the 2 games against SIU last year. And then a man who's just been a rebounding machine, 11 points, 15 rebound, double-double in 28 minutes against Pacific. Joel Troding will earn the start today, and that's the starting 5. Chuck Bailey, by the way, not starting for the first time this year, the junior from Detroit, Michigan. Again, the starters for SIU, you already heard them. Rollins Aligbe, Calron House, Prince Aligbe, Isaiah Stafford, and Drew Steffi will be the starting 5. Is that spotlight bright enough for you, Coach Watson?
This has got a cool atmosphere, isn't it, Luke? I'll tell you what, the last time I saw fireworks was in the Banterra Center back in December of '01 before we played Indiana. The difference is our guys don't have a deer in the headlight look like Indiana did. Let's hope the results are different for the traveling team.
Yeah, Mike Davis said he thought he was playing the Los Angeles Lakers with how that pregame fireworks were going. Our road game broadcasts are presented by the SIU Credit Union. Dealing with SIU Credit Union feels like you're coming home. Visit us at one of our locations or online at siucu.org. The lights are still off. They're getting the pyrotechnics off of the floor as well as those fire machines out on the floor, as well as the lights illuminate back on here at the Lawler Events Center. They got Nevada with the Wolf Pack, that Nevada Wolf logo at midcourt. It is in that dark navy blue with Nevada typing. They're going to be in their white home uniforms. No lettering on the front. It is just the Wolf. It is the dark navy blue Wolf with the numeral right below it. Their names are spelled out on the back in that dark navy blue and black trim. Southern Illinois will be in their road maroons for the first time this year. They got the white numerals in between, Southern on top in black trim and Illinois below those numerals in white and black trim. Numerals on the back, names spelled out in white. Our head official is Tom Nunez. He'll get in between Trotten and Aligbe. Rollins Aligbe. Couple bounces of that Wilson leather ball. It's knocked deep into the backcourt, and Steve Alford watching with his hands off to his side. We'll see Tayshawn Comer bring it down right to left as we're just underway, 10 seconds in. Comer on the near wing finds Price. Price, the Fresno State transfer, chest pass to Comer. Comer had 25.5 against SIU last year. Mid-range shot goes, and he picks up where he left off. He's got the first 2 of the game. 19:38 and ticking. It's 2-0 Nevada. Calron House bringing up on Tayshawn Comer. Got it past that gray timing stripe. Goes to his left around a Prince Aligbe screen. Isaiah Stafford high on that front court left. Yet to use his dribble. 18 on the shot clock. 2-0 Nevada. Calron House catches at his chest. Comes near side. Prince Aligbe. Aligbe in the black leggings. Takes on his man. Goes down the low right block. He's into that navy blue paint. Looking for his brother. Hook shot rimmed out off the back of the rim. And the rebound goes to Trotten and Nevada. Here comes Nevada down right to left. Rollison. Top the key to Trotten. Goes right arc. Finds his man Camper. Camper on the perimeter. Finds Rollison straight away. 2-0 Nevada. They have the basketball. 1 minute gone by here in the first half. Price takes another mid-range. About a 17-footer. Popped off the rim, but the rebound goes to Trotten. Trotten high in the perimeter. Finds Price again. Now it's Comer directed with his left hand. Yet to use his dribble. Holds the Wilson orange ball on his near right hip. Goes top the key to Rodden. Rodden near that Nevada type. Now it's Rollison on the perimeter. Camper, he'll go to his right, all the way to the rack. Drew Steffi defended it well. Got his own board, but then Steffi retakes it away. Middle of the floor, Steffi near right side, Calron House. Left to right come the Salukis. They trail 2-0. Top of the key, Drew Steffi finds Isaiah Stafford left wing. Stafford forces up a 3, but it's nothing but net. Isaiah Stafford knocks down his first 3 of the game. He's 2 of 9 on the season, 3-2 SIU. 18:15 on the clock. Comer, post-entry feed to Trotten. Trotten right into that paint, lowering his shoulder in on Rollins Aligbe, and a foul on Rollins. They will not count the basket. It'll be a foul prior to the shot. And it's going to go on Rollins. That's his first, and it's the first team foul on Southern. 3-2 SIU lead.
Is it pace you want to announce, Luke, or do you want a slow walk-up game? Because you're getting pace tonight.
Rollison will inbound baseline left on the left side of the floor. Finds Comer with 2 hands straight away. Now it's Camper. Shot fakes to his right. Left elbow extended jumper goes in. as Corey Camper makes his first shot of the game, and it's 4-3 Nevada. Quickly down comes SIU, near right corner is Drew Steffi. Around on the league base screen, top of the key Isaiah Stafford trying to get by his man. Stafford behind the arc, goes back to Drew Steffi, catch and shoot three, way short, grazed the front of the rim, and Comer comes past the Nevada typing in royal blue. Now, long three by Rollison. Can't go. Prince of League Bay. Sky for the board. Didn't get it. Steffi saving it in front of Southern's bench, and now it's 5-on-4. Prince of League Bay just threw it away from his brother Rollins right underneath the basket with 17:33 on the clock. 4-3 lead Nevada. As substitution, Rollins of League Bay will come out. Jorge Moreno will come in for SIU. Jorge coming off an 11-minute performance where he had 9 points against UMKC.
Coach wants more touches on the offensive end. They can get Nevada into a blender if they'll just give them a chance by making more passes, getting the ball moving and cutting.
Tayshawn Comer, left side of the floor. Nevada leads 4-3. 2.5 minutes gone by. 17-19 ticking away on that clock. Camper straight away into that navy blue paint. Goes up, reverse lay-in, won't fall. Moreno off of his foot, regains control of the basketball over his head. Steffi is hurt and he's limping in the backcourt. It's 4-on-5 right now for SIU. Calron House, quick shot, got it to go. He went low, right block, kind of in that short corner, made a shot, and it gives Southern the lead. 5-4 lead, and Drew Steffi is hurt. He is now crouching down on both of his knees. Jorge's already in the game. Coach Damian Mayo is going to come in for Steffi. Hopefully Steffi is just a little bit of a tweaked ankle. Didn't quite see what happened. Riley Hoystad's going to work on him as he kind of walks near the Saluki team tunnel here off to our left. Scott Nagy in that gray pullover as he prances that sideline here off to our near side block. Far sideline right is going to be Tayshawn Comer. He'll inbound. Finds Rollison. Rollison near the midcourt strike now. Camper on the perimeter guarded by Damian Mayo. To his left. Switch off. It's going to be a three on its way for Price, and he got it. It's a bad switch by Southern. Price makes his first three of the game. It's his first three of the season. 7-5 lead Nevada.
Southern can live with that shot. They got to get the rebounds off the offensive misses.
Calron House, runner won't go. Marino gets the offensive board. Low left block extended. Marino still with it. Chest pass out to Stafford. Marino sets a screen for Stafford. Now Marino with the ball top of the circle. Marino looking for House on a back cut. Prince of League Bay's 3 too strong. Mayo with an offensive board. Keeps control. Back outside Calron House. It's a fresh shot clock at 18. Calron House fadeaway jumper. Yes, sir. Calron House, he's got 4 points early. Tie game at 7. Here comes Nevada quickly down. 16:09 to go in the first half. Price, three in the face of a League Bay. Rimmed off to the left. Rebound loose. Goes to Jorge Moreno. Moreno and the Salukis out and running. Chest pass near right corner. Damian Mayo. Back out Calron House. Tie game at 7. Next dead ball be immediate timeout. Isaiah Stafford already has a 3. Low left block extended. Mid-range shot goes. Stafford's made his first 2 field goals. 9-7 lead for SIU. 15:44 to go in the first half. Rollison tells Price to empty out. He sets an off-ball screen for Comer. 3 in the face of House on its way, swirled out. Rebound loose. Prince of League Bay, he's got 2 hands coming in, and they're going to call a jump ball. And the possession arrow will go in favor of SIU when we come back. Coach Watson, are you with me?
I sure am, brother.
Fans, it's time for our first Hammered Illinois Energy Savings Timeout. When it comes to energy, actions speak louder than words. That's why Hammered Illinois works hard to make sure you have the energy you need, and it's why we put savings tools in your hands so you can take action. Learn more about saving money and energy with energy-efficient rebates and incentives at Ameren.com/rebates. This is Saluki basketball from Learfield.
Your driveway is the gateway to your home. Don't trust just any business to do the job. Come to E.T. Simons, where our professionally trained and experienced staff will handle all of your paving needs. E.T. Simons is a Southern Illinois-based company who is an industry leader in the Southern Illinois construction industry. With over 75 years of experience, we service everything from commercial, industrial, governmental, and residential customers. E.T. Simons, paving the way to customer satisfaction since 1946.
The SIU Alumni Association is the heartbeat of Saluki Nation. For generations, alumni have carried a legacy of connecting, celebrating, and giving back. Every event, every program, even shopping the Saluki market, fuels scholarships and supports today's students. Don't just watch the tradition, live it. Update your contact info at siualumni.com and connect with us. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Once a Saluki, always a Saluki.
Dear crew, it's Toyota. With an adult-sized third row, everyone's welcome in the Grand Highlander. From sports fans to eco-buffs and movie fans. Sink back in the Sienna with an available rear seat entertainment system. Slip into the RAV4 with available all-wheel drive. And let's go. Toyota. Find yours at toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
For 100 years, Vogler Ford's been committed to helping Southern Illinois drivers get the best deals on new Fords. With a great selection and fast and friendly service, we've been Carbondale's one-stop shop for generations. Vogler Ford, we've been steering the way for over a century. SIU with the lead and the ball as we come out of this timeout after the jump ball. 9-7 lead for the Salukis, 15:33 to go. Jalen Haynes into the game, Davion Sykes into the game, and Ron Zaligbe back in who started. Jalen Haynes, the freshman, has it high left side of the floor, left wing. Davion Sykes off to Calron House. House nearly double team. Now gets off to his left. Overhead to pass Davion Sykes in the short corner. Now reverses back out in the far left corner. One hands the House with 8 on the shot clock. Southern with the ball in the lead. Calron House on the left wing. He'll penetrate into the lane. Had a shot blocked off to Davion Sykes. Up with 1 second. Got the rebound with a fresh shot clock. Sykes still in that dark navy blue paint, and they're going to call foul on Nevada. It's going to be the first foul on the Wolfpack here tonight. 15:01 stopped on the clock. It's 9-7 SIU.
My biggest concern was offensive rebounds by Nevada. Southern's got 3 themselves. Southern's doing a great job releasing when the shot goes up and going the boards. Gosh, that's just terrific to see.
Bailey and Caleb Lowry come into the game for Nevada. Calron House will inbound with 20 on the shot clock. Rollins, a league bay, catches over a leaping camper. Now it's Calron House on that left wing. Behind that gray arc, Calron to his right, still attacking his man. Now he's on the near right elbow, dished out Jalen Haynes. Left wing as Comer goes in, and now they're going to get a cheap foul there on Comer. That's going to be his first. It's the second team foul on Nevada. 14:49 on that clock. 9-7 lead for SIU here in the opening half.
Southern would like to move the ball more off the pass, but they're moving the ball regardless.
Damian Mayo enters it to Calron House. Pitches it Jalen Haynes. Now back straight away Damian Mayo at 15 on the clock. Finds a cut in the lead bay, knocked it loose. And the turnover goes to Chuck Bailey in Nevada. He's got on the near left side. Bailey to his right, finds Comer. Comer into the lane, back outside. Lowry comes near side Bailey. Bailey on the perimeter with 20. Nearly double dribbles. Finds Comer straight away with 18. Comer waiting for a screen. Now finds Price straight away with 14. Price, post-entry feed to Camper. Little runner goes over Damian Mayo. Camper, he's got 4 points, ties the game up at 9. 14-18 on the clock. Calron House back to Davion Sykes, who has it on that navy blue Wolf. Now to his near right. Calron House still on the perimeter with 20. Tries to beat his man, gets all the way to the low right block. Fadeaway jumper for Calron House, rimmed off. Damian Mayo nearly got the offensive board. Sykes tried to get on the back of Price, but it comes out in Nevada. Nevada down in a tie game. Comer reverse lay-in, airballed it, and it goes to Calron House and Southern. SIU comes down left to right, finds Jalen Haynes, baseline left, up the freshman, off the glass with a lot of contact, lays it in for 2. Jalen Haynes with his first 2 points of the game. 11-9 SIU lead. Quickly down Nevada. Bailey with a hip-high dribble. One hands at the Comer on the top of the key. Comer stares right into the eyes of Jalen Haynes. To his right, Camper. Camper behind a Lowry screen. Now Comer into the mid-paint. Comes back outside, catch and shoot 3. Camper rimmed off, and the rebound to Davion Sykes. SIU with 11-9 lead. Come down middle of the floor. Sykes bounce past Haynes. Near right wing. Wide open 3 on its way. Short. Rebound off of Price. But it's going to be off of Rollins Aligbe, who touched it last prior to him. Stafford and Moreno into the game. Rollins Aligbe out. Calron House out. 11-9 lead. SIU 13:21 on the clock.
7 minutes in this game. Southern is doing a fantastic job on both ends on the rebounding. Man, they've met the physicality in this game on the defensive end. Something I was really looking for early.
Saluki's out rebounding Nevada 10-5 so far here in the first half. 1-2-2 press here by Southern. Lowry just got it past the midcourt timing strike now off to Bailey. 20 seconds on the shot clock as they start their offense. Tayshawn Comer out on the near side, finds Amiri Robinson. Comer to his near left, still on the perimeter, lobbed it down to Price. Mayo deflected it and finds Davion Sykes. Here comes Southern down left to right, 2-point lead. Stafford in transition, going baseline left, now reverses back out left wing. Bounce past Jorge Moreno on that low left block. Jorge lowering his shoulder in on Lowry. He's double teamed, tries to go up, cutting Mayo, up to the rack, off the window and in.
Just like it was designed in film. They saw the post trap coming on Jorge, and Mayo went right to the rim.
13-9 lead for SIU. It's their largest lead of the game. Bailey tried a backdoor cut. Now it's Comer straight away for Nevada. Overheads with 2 hands. Robinson low right block. Bounce past the Price. He's triple team. Lost it out of bounds. It was last touched by SIU, and it will stay with Nevada. 12:25 on the clock, 12 on the shot clock, 13-9 lead for SIU. Subs as Jariah Coleman will come into the game, and then Rollison comes back in for Nevada. Prince Saluki is going to sub in for Isaiah Stafford, who is limping hard here. Looked like he got hit right in his thigh. And Stafford's really struggling to walk here as he is coming off to the bench here to our left. Inbounding quickly, Nevada. Finds Lowry. Now straight away Bailey on that final A in Nevada typing in navy blue. To his right, Rollison. Back outside mid-range, Bailey. Lowry, catch and shoot three near wing. It's an air ball. Goes in that far left right corner, out of bounds, and it's going to be Saluki basketball.
It's the block out by Prince Aligbe that kept Nevada from getting their second opportunities. I'm telling you, Luke, Nevada lives off offense off the rim. Southern doing a terrific job putting bodies on that Nevada team.
Jalen Haynes gets the inbound from Prince Aligbe as Robinson picks up Jalen Haynes right near that midcourt logo. Haynes bounce past Prince Aligbe in the high post near that nail. Back outside Davion Sykes. Sykes goes baseline left, lost his dribble, regains control at his knees. Bounces it back to Prince with 13 on the shot clock. Prince on the left wing with 10. Prince Aligbe backs his way in on Bailey. Into the paint, trying to go up hard, spinning. Shot blocked, out of bounds, and a foul. Wow, they're going to get a foul on Nevada. It's going to be a third team foul. They're going to get the foul on Jariah Coleman with 11:48 on the clock. Steve Alford did not like the call as we head to the timeout. At SIU Credit Union, we are people who care about you, your family, and your goals. We want dealing with SIU Credit Union to feel like you're coming home. Visit us at one of our locations or online at siucu.org. Salukis with the early lead, 13-9. We're almost halfway through the first half. This is Saluki basketball from Learfield.
The roar of the crowd. Buzzer beaters. There's nothing more thrilling than Saluki basketball. And just like the Salukis, Vogler Ford is putting prices in a full court press. Take advantage of slam dunk savings on a new Bronco. Or make a fast break in a new Explorer for less than you'd expect. We're keeping high prices in foul trouble all season long. So when you want to get a new Ford, you've got to get to Vogler.
Hi, Ameren, Illinois home energy expert Matt Minster here to share how easy saving energy around the house can be. Matching the right size pot to the right size burner can save you up to $36 a year. You can save up to $55 a year by turning off the TV when you leave the house. And switch to LED light bulbs to save up to $75 per year. Discover more tips and rebates at AmerenIllinoisSavings.com/ways to save. Some restrictions may apply.
Life is full of moments, both big and small, each a chapter in your own unique story. Through the everyday and extraordinary, First Mint is here to help shape every page. Beyond banking services alone, we're a valued partner and advisor with the guidance and resources for living your best life. So, whether you're buying groceries, budgeting your dream kitchen, planning for retirement, or protecting your life's work, think First. First Mint. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Nikki Rischel of Coldwell Banker Prime Realty is the official realtor of Saluki Athletics. Visit Nikki today in Carbondale. Contact her at 618-713-5353 to find your forever home. With the Hall of Famer Ronnie Watson, I am Luke Martin. SIU with a 13-9 lead, 11:48 to go here in the opening half from Nevada.
This game is not for the weak at heart, man. It's a very fast-paced game. It's very physical. There's just a lot of moving parts. Safford got dinged off of I call it moving shrapnel on the court. It's just one of those things. You got to play through the bumps and bruises and just keep doing what Southern's doing, and they are doing a terrific job on the defensive end to start this game.
Prince Aligbe, he has struggled at the free throw line this year. He's 0 for 3 on the season. He'll try to make his first free throw here on the road here inside the Waller Event Center as he takes multiple hip-high dribbles. He'll eye up with that Wilson leather ball and a wide left. So Prince will get another opportunity here with 11:48 stopped on the clock. Already 3 fouls on Nevada. 1 on SIU. Prince Aligbe eyes up at the orange rim off of his right hand and swirled it in. Prince Aligbe with his first point of the game. 11:48 to go in the first half. 14-9 lead for SIU. Nevada, they've won 22 of their last 23 home non-conference games. Rollison paces his way, walking on that Wolfpack logo in dark navy blue. Robinson to his right. Saluki's down to 2-3 zone. Rollison comes near side. Robinson back out Straight away, Rollinson to his right to Bailey. Bailey trying to navigate this zone. Now Rollinson to his right. Bailey, 3 in the face of Prince of Lake Bay. Knocks it in. He was scoreless in 14 minutes against Pacific. He makes his 6th made 3 of the season, and Nevada pulls back within 2. 14-12 lead for SIU. 11-13 to go here in the first half. Prince of Lake Bay pitched underhand to Haynes, but it's taken away by Bailey, but it's going to be a foul on Bailey. Wow. Oh, no, it's going to be a foul on Calron House. So it's the second team foul on SIU. It'll be the first on Calron House.
I like Southern going from the 1-2-2-3 quarter court to slow down Nevada, showing them some zone defense. That's something Southern hasn't shown so far. Now that's in Nevada's mindset of when's that coming next.
Lowry inbounds it in the Rollinson. And now Davion Sykes picks up Bailey, who just made that 3. Bailey one-hands it far corner. Robinson still behind that gray arc. Goes back to his right to Rollinson. Rollinson comes out of the corner. Rollinson to his right around a screen. Finds his man in the paint. Stripping it down was Davion Sykes, and now they're going to get Davion on the foul. Coach Nagy hopping up and down on the near sideline. He can't believe it. It'll be the first foul on Sykes. It's the 3rd foul on SIU.
Wow, that was a nickel dimer there. There's going to be a lot of that. Have the opportunity to call that one all night long.
Coleman is the one who was in the paint. Coach Nagy is letting Tom Nunez hear it on the near sideline. Rollinson will inbound, and the Wolfpack typing in gray on that navy blue baseline. Finds Lowry wide open, 3 on the way. Short rebound, Moreno fighting with Bailey, and it's last touched off of Bailey. It'll be SIU ball, leading by 2, 10:46 to go until halftime.
I'm not sure I would say this in Bailey's case. Open jumpers where he gets his rhythm to set, that's one thing. But that shot right there, you can be late on that closeout on that shooter, and because that's a turnover off the rim.
True freshman Peyton White comes in for Nevada. Left to right comes House as he bounces it back to Prince of League Bay. Now underhands it Isaiah Stafford. Bailey really pressuring out near the midcourt stripe. Now Calron House splits a double team to his right near corner. Prince of League Bay trying to go baseline. He'll go middle of the floor. Ball fakes, finds Davion Sykes, lost his dribble, regains control underneath the basket, trying to find his way through white jerseys. Stafford far left corner with 6, with 5. Tough mid-range short. Rebound loose and goes to Bailey and Nevada. Chuck Bailey off to Rollinson. Rollinson at the nail. Thought about the fadeaway. Now 3 on the way for Peyton White. Off the rim and the rebound to Moreno. Moreno's had some good minutes here for SIU. Calron House comes down. Left to right around a hard Moreno screen. Mid-range jumper goes nothing but net for Calron House. Hard physical screen by Moreno led to that jumper by House.
It won't show up, but Moreno should get an assist off that play for such a great screen.
We are halfway through the first half. 9:50 to go. It's a 16-12 lead for SIU. Robinson to the right. Now finds Rollinson. Rollinson making only his 10th career start in a Nevada uniform. Bailey, mid-range floater, won't go. Last touch by Moreno, and it's out of bounds, and it will stay with Nevada as Moreno tried to block out Coleman. Ronzo League Bay will come in for SIU. Jorge Moreno out. Man, those were some really productive minutes for Jorge Moreno.
Jorge is so big. He takes up space. He's able to get to his man when the shot goes up and not let his man get the rebound.
Baseline left on the left side of the floor. Rollinson inbounds it to White. White back out on the perimeter to Robinson. Now to the right to Bailey. Far right corner. Rollinson, 3 on the way. Swirled in. Rollinson makes his first 3 of the game. Only his 2nd made 3 of the year. All the way down. Rollinson League Bay beats everybody down and lays it in. Southern now up 18-15. Rollinson, middle of the floor. Attacking dribble to his right. Jumper goes. There was a little runner in the lane. And now Rollinson starting to feel himself as Tyler Rollinson with the last 5 for Nevada. 18-17 lead for SIU. Stafford a 3 around a Prince of League Bay screen. Jiggles off the rim and then comes out to Rollinson. Rollinson prancing down on the perimeter, nearly traveled. Bounce pass into the paint as Rotting goes up and lays it in. Troden makes his first bucket. 18-19, I should say 19-18. Nevada now with the lead. 8:45 to go here till halftime. Prince of League Bay. Dribble handoff with Davion Sykes. Now on the near side is Isaiah Stafford. Stafford into the paint. Finds Rollins of League Bay. Shot fakes, then goes up. He's bumped and he's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line and have 2 opportunities here with 8:35 on the clock. Should be the 14th foul on Nevada. Only 3 team fouls on 7.
Rollins set a screen. He dove hard to the rim. They know Nevada is slow because they overshow and they don't switch. Those dives are going to be really effective for the screeners.
Rowson and Robinson each with a foul on the floor for Nevada. Comer's going to come back in as Rollins Oligbe makes his first free throw. He's got 3 points here in the first half. Ties the game up at 19. Davion Sykes subs out of the game. Rollins Oligbe, hands on hips. With that maroon jersey, takes a big deep breath. Got the M and W in Mountain West, the M in dark navy blue, the W in gray. Popped out to the left. Rebound and a silly foul by Isaiah Stafford. That's going to be the 4th team foul on Southern.
It's where this Southern team's got to realize in a game with this physicality and this pace, you don't have any fouls to waste. It's something the coach has talked about since he's been here. He doesn't want to foul, but that's what he's talking about. No silly fouls. Can't give those possessions away.
8:30 to go here in the first half as Steve Alford watches on in his 35th season. Near corner 3, Robinson just rims off. Calron House gets the rebound. Calron House coming down quickly on the left wing, right side of the floor. 8:15 to go in the first half. Tie game at 19. SIU and Nevada meeting for the 6th time all time. Calron House catching on that left wing. Now attacks baseline left. Calron whips it back out. Stafford on the left wing with 13. Stafford dribbling with 12. Steffi around the horn with 10. Prince Oligbe in the lane with 9. Dished off to his brother Rollins. In front, lobbed it off the glass. Won't go. Bat around in the air. Still loose in the near corner. Goes out of bounds to Nevada with 7:54 on the clock. And that will bring us to our under 8-minute media timeout. When you're out of town and want to keep up with live college sports, be sure to download the new Varsity Network app, available for both Apple and Android. Listen to college sports live with the Varsity Network app. SIU and Nevada on a tie game at 19. 7:54 to go here in the first half. This is Saluki basketball from Learfield.
The SIU Alumni Association is the heartbeat of Saluki Nation. For generations, alumni have carried a legacy of connecting, celebrating, and giving back. Every event, every program, even shopping the Saluki market, fuels scholarships and supports today's students. Don't just watch the tradition, live it. Update your contact info at siualumni.com and connect with us. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Once a Saluki, always a Saluki.
Romwood Chevrolet in Heron makes it easy to shop online anytime. Shop our entire selection of new and pre-owned vehicles from anywhere. And with new inventory arriving daily and special Romwood pricing, our team will always have a deal waiting for you. It's so simple to find your price, get pre-approved, and drive home today. So check us out online at romwoodchevy.com and we'll send you home happy. And go Dogs!
No one should have to pay for the damages that result from a personal injury caused by someone else. The partners of Sam C. Mitchell Law, Lance Brown, and Matthew Caraway fight for Southern Illinoisans because they are Southern Illinoisans. For decades, the firm has proven to be a trusted, experienced, and dedicated partner in helping bring justice and personal service to the victims of negligence and intentional wrongdoing. Let the attorneys of Sam C. Mitchell fight for you. For more information, visit scmitchell.com.
Saluki fans, this year you catch all the basketball road games, get food and drink specials and giveaways at the official homes of the Saluki Watch Party Network. This is your home for Saluki basketball. 101.5 CIL FM, Southern Illinois' #1 hit music station.
Southern's really looked comfortable with the physicality of this game and the pace of this game. The basket that Rollins Oligbe made in transition, man, oh man. Talk about a great play and how he outran Nevada down the floor to get one at the rim.
Student section starting to fill in for Nevada as Rowson in front of the student section here off to our left on the near left wing. One hands at Comer. Stafford fell down. Comer mid-range, he milked it. He got the foul call. Stafford picks up his 2nd foul. It's going to be the 5th foul on SIU. That's why you go back. You don't have fouls to give away.
That's why you can't foul 92 feet from the goal because you're going to get a legitimate one. Stafford just fell down. Tayshaun Comer did a nice job of setting his guy up, making a back cut. And that foul that just happens.
Comer here at the free throw line. Lobs it up there with his right hand. Nothing but net there for Tayshaun Comer. He's got 3 points here in the game. Made the first bucket of the game. Comer, 320 career free throws attempted. Just made his 235th on his 321st. Number 322 in his career is coming. 1 point lead for Nevada, 20-19. Free throw on its way, swirled it in. He's got 4 points here in the early going. 2 point lead for Nevada. 7:40 to go till halftime. Here comes the pressure from Nevada. Prince of League Bay got it past the timing strike. Double team. Jalen Haynes off to Steffi. Bobbled it. Far left corner three. Yes, sir. Drew Steffi knocks down the three. He left the game momentarily with an ankle, but he's back. Salukis lead by 1. 22-21. 7:20 to go first half. Down low. The big man trotting. Goes right over. Hook shot over Ron Zaligbe. And he's now got 4 points here in the first half. Nevada back in front by 1. Prince of League Bay on the perimeter. Now will lower his shoulder in on the freshman White. He'll go baseline right, splits his man, goes up, got the bucket and the foul. Prince of League Bay makes his first field goal. He's got 3 points, going to the line for a chance to make it 4 points in this game. SIU back in front by 1, 7:03.
You don't often see a big guy be able to use his footwork and his pivoting as well as Prince does. Prince is getting more comfortable and figuring out how to score around that rim. Man, he's got great footwork. He stays on balance and keeps his pivot foot down.
Prince of League Bay back to the line. He made his last free throw, which was his first free throw made of the season. You can hear the student section banging away. They're at the opposite end right now. Shoots into the end, up, swirl around and off. Rebound goes to Nevada. 24-23, 1 point lead right now for the Salukis here on the road. Rawson behind the back dribble. Now goes top of the key to Armotroden. To his right, finds Comer. Comer, near side, two-handed chest pass, Camper, post entry feed. Armotroden onto the sophomore League Bay, spins his way, hook shot, rimmed around and off. Ron's League Bay gets the rebound. Calron House quickly down. Calron on the right side of the floor, now on the near right wing. Around a Rollins screen, left elbow, low left block, fadeaway jumper, yes! Calron House, he's got 8. 6:25 to go in the opening half, Southern by 3. Comer, baseline left, over Drew Steffi. Pass far corner, Camper. Camper into the lane, comes to a jump stop, nearly lost his dribble, goes up, left it short, got his own rebound, lost it. Armotroden right back outside Rollison. 3 in the face of House, off the back of the lid, and a loose ball foul is going to be on SIU.
Jalen Haynes was doing a nice job trying to get to the block. I just couldn't get position well enough on Camper to keep him off the boards. Man, you cannot fault Southern for the effort they're giving when the shot goes up. They knew exactly what was in front of them tonight. They know that Nevada scores great off the rim. They're doing everything they can to keep Nevada from scoring off the offensive rebound.
Davion Sykes jumping up and down, guarding the inbounder Comer. Lobbed it in the Bailey, catches with 2 hands, sideline right, comes back sideline left. Comer, baseline left, mid-range shot, rims in. Tayshawn Comer, he's got 6 for Nevada. Now Southern quickly down. Drew Steffi at the nail, baseline pass. Damian Mayo is laying, but he was fouled. He was hacked right on his right arm. 26-25 lead for SIU as the Bluebirds come out here in Nevada for the call, even though Damian Mayo was clearly striked on his arm. And Mayo will go to the line, free throw line right, with a chance to extend Southern's lead.
Drew Steffi catches the ball off a catch, drives hard middle again, just like he does so often, and looking for that cutter. Mayo did it oblige right well. He's going to get a couple free throw chances.
Big deep breath. First one's up, nothing but net for Damian Mayo Jr. Man, how huge he's been off the bench this year for Southern. He's now 4 of 6 at the free throw line this season. He's a 67% free throw shooter in his career. He made nearly 80% of his free throws last season. Gets it off of a bounce, multiple hip-high dribbles at the free throw line to our right. Eyes it up at that orange rim, and it goes down. Ripples the rope. And Damian Mayo with his first 2 points since that field goal earlier in the game. He's got 4. 28-25, SIU with the lead on defense. Man-to-man defense for the Salukis. Comer behind the arc, step back 3 on its way, rimmed off, rebound Lowry, and it's going to be a foul on Rollins League Bay. Rollins League Bay will pick up his second foul. Jorge Moreno's got to come back in as Tom Nunez made that call. He was also the one that made the phantom call on Davion Sykes earlier. He's talking with Scott Nagy here on the sideline left. Lowry will go to the line. They're now on the bonus. So Lowry will shoot free throws, and he is a perfect 2 for 2 on the season in his career. 69% at the line. He shot 74% last year at Masters College. As Lowry was an outstanding non-D1 player. He's the Trevor Hudgens Player of the Year at the NAIA level. Rainbow arcing shot won't go. Rebound loose off of Davion Sykes, and then the Damian Mayo, and out Calron House. Left to right comes SIU, 3-point lead. Calron House straight away. Ball don't lie, Coach Watson. House to his left, spinning to his right, floater with his right hand. Nothing but net for Kelron House. He's got 10. Quickly down Camper. Yeah, just a Mayo bump. Got the bucket and the foul. Foul will go on Damian Mayo Jr. It's going to be the 8th team foul on Southern. Camper using some push and tempo. He's now got 6 points, a chance to make it 7, 30-27 after SIU had its largest lead.
Both teams doing a great job of getting the ball out of the net, getting it out and going, and that was a really fine offensive play by Nevada, and they made Southern pay for not being back quite well enough.
Corey Camper can't make the free throw. Davion Sykes leaps to get the rebound, and he two-hands chest pass. Calron House near right sideline. Calron House and Southern with a 3-point lead in the ball. Calron straight away to his left. Two-handed chest pass, Drew Steffi. Steffi guarded by Bailey, switched off on Lowery. His lay-in won't go. Marino bows for the board, then had it knocked loose by Price in Nevada. Price waits for Comer. Comer past the timing stripe, left side of the floor on the near wing. Between the leg dribble to his right, Price. Price right elbow pass, far side. 3 for Camper, short. Rebound Sykes. Sykes skies for it. Comes down left to right, middle of the floor. Sykes still with it, right-handed dribble, and there's going to be a carry on Davion Sykes.
Good call right there. Great defense on the other end. You described the offensive play. You couldn't tell if you weren't watching the game, but Kelron House is what these guys, you'll hear him say, being in the gaps. He did not allow for Nevada to drive that seam because he's in help with the guy guarding the ball. Really good defensive play, and that's an area where Southern really emphasized in practice. You're starting to see some carryover in games.
Comer above the Nevada, typing at midcourt, top of the key, Lowery. Lowery to his right finds Bailey. Bailey guarded by Drew Steffi with his arms out to his side. Bailey picks up his dribble, bounce pass, goes out of bounds, but it was deflected off of Saluki's shoes, and it will stay with Nevada. 18 on the shot clock, 4:37 on the game clock. 30-27, SIU leads. Wolfpack typing in gray on that navy blue baseline. Staying on the O, and Wolf will be Comer. Lobs it in Lowery with Steffi guarding his grill. Straight away, Bailey. Bailey one-hands at Comer. Right back to Bailey. Straight away now on the perimeter. Camper catch and shoot 3 on its way. Rims off. Finds Davion Sykes. Sykes turned away by Bailey. Bailey in the backcourt forces a pass to Kelron House. Up ahead, Mayo. Mayo far left corner. Threw it away from Jaheim Weber, and it's taken away by Nevada. Here comes Nevada down right to left. 3-point lead right now for SIU. Comer in to his post player Price. Comer loses it, and Jaheim Weber was the one who forced that errant pass on Price. 30-27, SIU in front, 4:09 on that clock.
Jaheim Weber was up his line on his man. He wasn't fronting, he was up his line, got a hand on that pass that kicked it out and then off the knee of Comer.
House and Comer here in the backcourt as Sykes awaiting the basketball as Fox Connor wipes it clean of that Gatorade towel on the near sideline for SIU. Kelron House comes down left to right with a left-handed hip-high dribble. 3-point lead for SIU. Around a Weber screen. Finds Davion Sykes catching at his hip. Near right side, Drew Steffi. Steffi around a Sykes screen. Mayo with 17 on the shot clock. 3-point lead for SIU in the ball. Mayo low right block, spinning. Fell down. Saved it, Steffi. Straight on 3 on its way. Off the front of the rim. Tipped off and goes to Bailey in Nevada. Bailey below the midcourt stripe. To his right. Lost his dribble. Out of bounds, and it will go to Nevada. 3:40 on the clock, and that brings us to a media timeout. 3-point lead for SIU. Salukis have led for the majority of this half. Salukis have led. Their largest lead was 5, and the Salukis have led for 10 minutes and 38 seconds here in this opening half. Built Fort Tough, powered by Mediacom. Halftime is coming up. We'll have stats. Paxton Guy, we'll hear his voice for the first time tonight. He's awake. Don't worry, Saluki Nation. We'll have the Valley scoreboard and much more. This is Saluki basketball from Learfield.
If your old car is so ugly, dogs won't tinkle on the tires. If you have to dance naked in the moonlight and light a candle to make it start. If it just isn't the car you want it to be, Vic Koenig Chevrolet will give you a big bucket full of cash for it. No dancing necessary. Vic Koenig Chevrolet will buy your car, truck, or SUV, whether you buy one of ours or not. We'll pay you more than you ever thought you could get. And we'll put you behind the wheel of a newer, nicer ride that actually starts every single time. Vic Koenig has a huge selection of reliable pre-owned vehicles in stock now, and dozens of new Chevrolets on their way to Carbondale as we speak. But I promise you, they'll be sold before they ever hit the state line. Hurry in to Vic Koenig Chevrolet and call dibs. Vic Koenig Chevrolet in Carbondale, home of the world-famous SIU Salukis. VicKoenig.com on approved credit.
Samron Midwest Contracting is the region's first choice for construction services. Since 2003, Samron has completed thousands of projects for various customers across the tri-state area. Whether it's a commercial project, an asphalt parking lot or driveway, or commercial or industrial concrete, Samron has you covered and offers flexible financing options. For more information, visit Samron.com. Samron Midwest Contracting, proud supporter of Saluki Athletics.
With the Hall of Famer Rodney Watson, I am Luke Martin, Paxton Guy, back in our network studio. 3:40 to go till halftime. Saluki's with a 3-point lead. Coach Pat Board talks about all the time on our football broadcast, winning the middle 8, which is the last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half. This is crucial here for Southern, leading by 3:40 to go till halftime.
You're exactly right. Who goes in this locker room at halftime is going to have a good advantage coming out in the second half.
Nevada will inbound. Baseline left, finds Comer, one-hands it on the near sideline left. Now moves his way straight away. Bailey extended off from that perimeter. Now Comer waits for his screen or finds Price top of the circle. Price to his left. Price dribble handoff with Comer. Around the Price screen, Mayo stayed with him, but a foul on Damian Mayo. That's going to be his second foul. Yeah, it's going to be the 19th foul on Southern. 19 fouls on the Salukis, only 6 on Nevada. 3:27 till halftime. Calron House talks to the Steve Hawkins and Scott Nagy here on the near sideline, trying to talk through the defensive communication for SIU. Comer, free throw line left. The 1-and-1 is up off the rim and went down. Hung on the back of that lid and then finally went down. 30-28. Tayshawn Comer, he's got 7, as he's got the team high for Nevada in points right now with 7 points. Jalen Haynes will sub in. Lowry comes out for Nevada. White goes in, the freshman. Jalen Haynes in for Damian Mayo, who's got to sit with 2 fouls.
Nevada has a low shooting percentage on their first shot in each possession.
30-28, 2-point lead for SIU. Rimmed off by Comer. Jalen Haynes, the freshman, gets the rebound and then bounce passes it back to Calron House. Pass the timing strike, top of the key, around a Weber screen. Whips it top of the circle, Sykes to his right, and he is bumped by White. That's going to be the 7th team foul on Nevada. That will send Southern into the bonus. So now the Salukis, they have struggled at the free throw line this year, 60%. As Sykes will go to the line. Sykes this year, he's yet to attempt a free throw. He was 48% last year. But it's a 1-and-1. SIU leads by 2, 3:17 till halftime. Sykes catches that Wilson leather ball. 2 hip-high dribbles, eyes up the orange rim, off of his right hand, and down the pipe it goes as Bailey or somebody ran into Sykes' foot. Sykes gets his first point of the game. 3:17 till halftime. Southern leads by 3. They've led by as many as 5. Nevada's largest lead was 2. Davion Sykes behind that charity stripe line. Eyes up at that orange rim. It's off his right hand. Forced it off the right of the rim. Kissed the back of the rim and went down. Made them both. Here comes Nevada, down right to left. They trail by their largest margin, 5. We're now 4, 32-28. They corrected the score. 3:09 till the end of the half. Top of the key, Price looks for Comer. Wide open 3 on its way. Swirled out. Rebound loose. Far corner Bailey. Bailey comes out to find Price, 19 on the shot clock. Comer around his man Haynes, up and over, and lays it in. Tayshawn Comer, he's got 9, leads all. Wolfpack scores. Here comes Calron House and Southern down, leading by 2. 32-30. House shot fakes into the chest of White, back outside Haynes, around a Weber screen. House catches with 20 on the shot clock. To his left, Steffi. Low left block extended. Davion Sykes just made 2 free throws. He's double teamed. Comes out the house with 13 on the shot clock. 2-point lead in the ball for SIU. Steffi near wing into the paint. Back out. Haynes with 8 on the shot clock. House now with 6. Now with 5. 2:25 till halftime with 3. House thought about the 3. Sykes got to force up a 3 as the shot clock expires. And it's going to be a shot clock violation. He didn't get it off in time. 32-30. SIU leads by 2. 2:21 till half.
Now a good opportunity to get a very important stop at 2:21. Nevada shooting 38% from the floor. So critical to take away those offensive rebounds. They were able to cash in that last possession by getting an offensive rebound and a hard drive to the rim. If Southern keeps them off the boards, man, things are looking good for the Saluki team.
6 offensive rebounds for 7 second chance points for the Wolfpack. Price inside the left wing, and there's an illegal screen on Nevada. That's going to bring a grin to Coach Scott Nagy. That's going to be the 8th team foul on Nevada.
They talked a lot in the film session today about continuing through that screen. You might get the call, you might not, but Southern's done a great job of the physicality. They got bumped on that one. They got rewarded for the defensive effort.
32-30 lead. SIU with the ball right side of the floor. Steffi straight away with 19 on the shot clock. He'll try to attack around Bailey and a foul on Bailey. That's going to send Steffi to the line. So now the fouls starting to get evened out. 9 fouls for both squads. Robinson will come in for Nevada. Mayo comes in. Comer is out. 1:59 till halftime. Jalen Haynes with that freshman grin as he comes out here to our left. Drew Steffi to the line. He wants to be a really strong free throw shooter this season. He was 60% last year, yet to attempt a free throw this year and almost airballed it. Jess Gray's the front of the rim, and now Southern showing some pressure here. In the backcourt, Rollison picks up his dribble, finds Bailey just past the timing stripe with 20 on the shot clock. Rollison near that Wolfpack logo in dark navy blue to his right to Chuck Bailey. Back outside is Rollison. He yells out the offensive call. Sykes stands in front of him. Rollison to his right, one hands it out Bailey, 3 in front of House, rims off, rebounds Sykes as Moreno clashed with Price for that board. Left to right comes SIU, 2-point lead and the ball, 1:30 till halftime. Steffi on the perimeter, post entry feed, Davion Sykes, low left block, lowering in on Robinson, double team, Steffi, extra pass, House, he's open, 3 from the near wing, just short, Moreno can't get the rebound, it's loose, it goes to Bailey and Nevada. 1:14 till halftime, SIU leads by 2, they're on defense. Price, head of steam into the chest of Moreno, and it's going to be a foul on Jorge Moreno. Moreno just couldn't quite get set. It's going to bring now them into the double bonus.
Moreno just couldn't quite get there. He was all but just right in the right spot. And as soon as you turn your body and there's contact and you're on the defensive end, you turn your body, you're going to automatically draw that foul.
Elijah Price, 52% from the line this year, 9 of 17. He'll get 2 opportunities down the double bonus. And that one nothing but net for Price. He's got 4 points, averages 9.5 points per game, 9 rebounds per game. There's Price with that white headband and those Adidas shorts. Takes multiple hip-high dribbles with that white arm sleeve on his left arm. Flings it off his right hand, made them both. Ties the game up at 32, a minute 10 to go till halftime. As that clock ticking down, Calron House and SIU come down left to right. Davion Sykes pitches it, Steffi. Now straight away on a bounce pass, Calron House with 20 on the shot clock. To his right, House whipped it ahead. Damian Mayo straight away. To his left, Steffi with 15, under a minute to go. 53 seconds till halftime, tie game at 32. House to his left, Steffi around a Moreno screen with 10. To his left with 9. Mayo with 7. Baseline left with 5. Spinning with 4. He's got to go up with 3. Hook shot, rims around and in. Damian Mayo got it to fall. Timeout, Steve Alford and Nevada. Damian Mayo with 6 points here in the first half. Salukis lead it by 2. 40 seconds till the end of the half. There is a 10-second difference between the game clock and shot clock.
That is a senior going to get a basket. Knowing where he can go get one, he knew who he had on him. He knew that there was a size situation where he can take that guy inside, use his left shoulder to create space and go up. Beautiful play, very smart, mature play by Damian Mayo. Southern really did a nice job. You know, we talked about coming out of that media timeout. It's a one-possession game. Southern leads by 2, but now they have to have a good defensive stop, not give away an offensive rebound. You could live with the made shot, even a 3 and be down 1, but just don't let them have an offensive rebound, a cheap basket.
Tell you one thing you wish you could see within the stats is first shot defense. You said Saluki's first shot defense tonight has been pretty good.
Outstanding.
Nevada's got to go length of the floor, and they'll do it against some pressure here from SIU. 1-2-2. Bailey still in the backcourt, picks up his dribble, bounce pass near sideline left to Rollinson, and now he beat the pressure. 20 on the shot clock, 29 left on the game clock. Rollinson just a standing dribble in his right hand. 34-32 lead for SIU. Now dribbling at his ankles. Those white Adidas socks. Asking for a screen. He'll get it from Price. Near corner, Robinson got his man in the air. Mayo backtrack to try to block it. It's short. Rebound Bailey. Shot clock turned off. Nevada's got it. They'll take the last shot. 34-32 lead SIU. Rollinson on the near wing with 5, with 4, now 3. Fadeaway 3 for the lead at the half. Off the back of the rim. Offensive board won't go. Shot went astray, and SIU will take the halftime lead, 34-32.
Southern gave away a couple offensive rebounds, but man, they kept playing tough and made every shot tough to make.
Our road games are presented by the SIU Credit Union. Dealing with SIU Credit Union feels like you're coming home. Visit us at one of our locations or online at siucu.org. It's the Built Ford Tough, powered by MediaCom. Halftime next. 2-point lead for the Dogs. This is Saluki basketball from Learfield.
If you love the outdoors like I do, then you'll love Southern Illinois. But the indoor activities are also great. I'm Luke Walsh, and I'm proud to play for Saluki men's basketball. In this region, there's nothing like the fans and community support, and one of the biggest supporters is Banterra. It's why I'm glad to be a customer. I opened my account online, and their Saluki Visa debit card supports SIU scholarships and athletics. That was an easy win for me. Banterra Bank, official partner of Saluki Athletics, member FDIC.
The Orthopedic Institute of Southern Illinois has the most highly trained team of orthopedic, spine, and podiatric surgeons, including interventional pain management. From sports medicine to neurosurgery, podiatry, and interventional pain, we are committed to providing the very best in diagnoses, treatments, physical and occupational therapy, and rehabilitation to local athletes. Visit OISIL.com or call 618-997-6800. OISI is the official orthopedic provider of Saluki Athletics.
SIU has rare dual recognition, one of only 21 universities out of nearly 4,000 nationwide honored by the Carnegie Classification. We are a Research One university, driving innovation and discovery. We are also an opportunity university, opening doors and helping all students succeed. Less than 1% of universities hold both honors, and SIU is the only one serving a rural region. That makes Salukis unique, a community defined by excellence, access, and opportunity. Support the research that changes lives and the scholarships that expand access. Visit siuf.org/give.
Dive into the authentic flavors of Mexico at Tequila's Mexican Restaurant. From sizzling fajitas to mouth-watering enchiladas and the freshest guacamole in town, Tequila's brings you an unforgettable dining experience. And don't forget our signature margaritas, crafted to perfection. Located right in the heart of Southern Illinois. Make sure to visit Tequila's at their locations in Carbondale, Marion, DuQuoin, and Carterville, and enjoy the authentic taste of Mexico.
On the Saluki Sports Network from Learfield, this is the Built Ford Tough Halftime Show, powered by Mediacom. Brought to you by Mediacom, home of extreme and 1 gig internet speeds. Also brought to you by your Illinois Ford dealers and the F-150, proud sponsors of your Southern Illinois Salukis.
This is the Built Ford Tough, powered by Mediacom. Halftime, Salukis with the lead, 34-32. Here at the break, Salukis led by as many as 5. They had that lead multiple different times. 30-25 was the last time they led by 5. But man, back and forth game. Nevada's only led for 3 minutes and 38 seconds here in the first half. Southern out rebounding the team that has been so good on the boards. That's been an area, Coach Watson, that we have talked about countless times. Coach Nagy, rebounding is the DNA of this basketball program, and they just don't say it. They practice it a ton. It's really encouraging to see that translating here tonight.
Something I came again into this season realizing that when you've got a program that's built around rebounding, then you understand how you get more possessions than your opponent. Now, Nevada has 8 offensive rebounds to Southern's 4, but I'm telling you, the way they've had to fight for those 8, that in itself you can live with, especially when you lead by 2 and go in the locker room with momentum. Again, what's been really impressive is how Southern's defense has allowed Nevada to shoot 33% from the floor in their home building.
I think that's the biggest thing, is what Southern has done. You talk about the drastic improvement, right, from last year to this year. And look, still a small sample size. There's a lot of year to go, but we documented the defensive struggles last year for Southern were apparent, and they were really apparent early. Got a little bit of a patch job later on in the year when Coach Hawk took over, but it still wasn't where they needed it. I think that's what, if you're watching this game as a Saluki fan tonight, you're really encouraged by just the effort you're seeing by Southern to get down and guard.
Yeah, and when you bring 2 guys off the bench like Mayo and Sykes that are clearly your best defensive players, and that's not taking anything away from anybody else, but when you bring those 2 guys off the bench and you know you're going to get a lift on the defensive end, especially on the road in this environment, man, it gives you a lot of confidence. Been really impressed with how Southern's handled the physicality of this game. They're making it look like it's not a factor, and trust me, Luke, it really is.
6 assists for Southern here in the opening half, 6 assists on 13 made field goals. Nevada, they have 8 assists on their 12 made field goals. Kellerin House leads all scorers with 10 Tayshawn Comer just 1 point shy with 9. But again, a lot of those shots, for the most part, I believe the degree of difficulty has been pretty high for Nevada.
Yeah, and that's a great point I was hoping we were going to get to. Something I was able to be in the film section today, as I've alluded to. And so if anybody listen, if you ever, whatever you got to pay to get in one of those and you really care about this program, get in it, because it'll really help you understand what's going on. One thing that I'm seeing that they talked about, when you can make Nevada take step-back shots, whether it's mid-range or threes. So what they're doing is they're going around some screens, and it's kind of hard for me to explain right now. They're going around certain screens, especially on the baseline, that makes the offensive player change his angle and do what's called a flare. When they flare and then you close out, they're causing Nevada to take step-backs because they're closed down on them, and they want to take that shot. Nevada really hunts shots, man. They are not afraid to shoot it. Coach Alfred gives them freedom, but it's really working to Southern's benefit. Man, it's cool to see young players, and I know they've been working on it for several days, but to take what's been taught them in the last couple of days, especially off a long road trip, and be able to apply it in this first half.
34-32, SIU with the lead here at the break. This is the Built Ford Tough, powered by MediaCom halftime. When we come back, yes, we'll get to hear from Paxton Guy. This is Saluki basketball from Learfield.
Looking to make your farm and rural life dreams a reality? Contact Farm Credit Illinois, where local staff support farm families, rural communities, and agriculture throughout the Saluki Nation. As a cooperative owned by its borrower members, Farm Credit provides farm financing, crop insurance expertise, and lending for rural homes and country living. Farm Credit Illinois, helping farm families succeed today and tomorrow.
At SIH, our commitment to care goes beyond the walls of our clinics and hospitals. We provide access to highly trained, patient-focused care providers. We invest in advanced, state-of-the-art medical services and technologies, and we strive to make a meaningful impact on all of the communities we serve. Our commitment is summed up in those words we all need to hear from time to time.
You're gonna be okay.
At SIH, we're committed to you.
We're out to be number one in the USA. That's the reason people say, Ward Chrysler Center, yeah, you can't do better than that.
Right now, Ward Chrysler Center, we're making it easy to own the world's best truck, Ram. 0% financing for up to 72 months. Hey, everybody, that's free money. Plus our massive discounts and incentives. Boom, shakalaka boom, baby.
Ward Chrysler Center, yeah, you can't do better than that.
Samron Midwest Contracting is the region's first choice for construction services. Since 2003, Samron has completed thousands of projects for various customers across the tri-state area. Whether it's a commercial project, an asphalt parking lot or driveway, or commercial or industrial concrete, Samron has you covered and offers flexible financing options. For more information, visit samron.com. Samron Midwest Contracting, proud supporter of Saluki Athletics.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by Southern Illinois University. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
Paxton Guy with a pot of coffee on the Built Ford Tough halftime, powered by MediaCom. Southern leads Nevada 34-32 at the break. Elsewhere around the valley tonight, Bradley got beat at home by UT Martin 78-67. The Braves off to a 1-2 start. Evansville lost at home to Middle Tennessee 77-72. Valparaiso got a win at home. They beat Nichols 68-63. SEC earlier tonight, Mizzou, they're now 3-0. They beat Minnesota 83-60. Light night in the top 25. Number 20, Tennessee, easy over North Florida, 99-66. And number 1, Houston, no problems with Oakland, 78-45. JUCO action tonight. Number 22, John A. Logan, they lost at Ren Lake, 81-80. Dogs lead Nevada 34-32. It's the Built Ford Tough halftime, powered by MediaCom. Second half coming up. This is Saluki basketball from Learfield.
Dear crew, It's Toyota. With an adult-sized third row, everyone's welcome in the Grand Highlander. From sports fans to eco-buffs and movie fans. Sink back in the Sienna with an available rear seat entertainment system. Slip into the RAV4 with available all-wheel drive. And let's go. Toyota. Find yours at toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Coors Light is cold lagered, cold filtered, and cold packaged for a smoother finish. It's got that crisp, refreshing taste that makes every moment cheering on your team even better. Plus, the mountains on the bottles and cans turn blue when your beer is Rocky Mountain cold.
Coach, you were talking about all them step-back shots.
If your Coors Light is ready to drink. So
look at the stretch from about 6 minutes to about 2 minutes, and basically it's Comer and Camper taking all the shots.
2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
SIU has rare dual recognition, one of only 21 universities out of nearly 4,000 nationwide.
Well, and they got the ball out of Rolson's hands.
Research One University, driving innovation and discovery. We are also an opportunity university, opening doors and helping all students succeed. Less than 1% of universities hold both honors, and SIU is the only one serving a rural region. That makes Saluki's unique, a community defined by excellence, access, and opportunity.
Yeah, the spacing's been good.
That changes lives and the scholarships that expand access. Visit siuf.org/give.
This is Steve Huggart, business manager of IBEW Local 702. Our members are active in communities throughout the three-state area. From community food drives to helping build youth centers and hundreds of projects that give a hand to our neighbors in need. Our members buy homes, shop locally, and pay taxes, adding to the strength of our local economy. At IBEW Local 702, our job is to improve the lives of our members and families as they work to build a brighter future for our region and our country.
On the Saluki Sports Network from Learfield, this has been the Built for Tough Halftime Show. Powered by Mediacom. Also brought to you by Banterra Bank. Apply for your Banterra Saluki Visa debit card today. Stop by Banterra to learn more. Member FDIC. And by Mediacom, home of extreme and 1 gig internet speeds. Now, with the call of the second half, here is the voice of the Salukis, Luke Martin.
34-32, SIU with the lead as we get ready to start the second half here from Reno, Nevada, where the Salukis will try to just hand Nevada only its 6th non-conference home loss under the tenure of head coach Steve Alford. It would only be their 2nd non-conference home loss in their last 24 non-conference home games. Tonight's halftime adjustments are brought to you by Woodard Wellness Group and our Hall of Fame coach, Ronnie Watts.
Southern's going to want to make sure that they cut more on the offensive end. They got to make Nevada turn their head on a swivel. When their guy does, when you don't have the ball, make them turn, get them out of position. You're seeing open gaps. When one guy cuts through, it sets up more cutting or more offensive drive lanes for the guy with the ball. Secondly, no bailout fouls. Don't allow Nevada to score off the free throw line because they're having a hard enough time. 3 of 19 from 3, shooting 30-some%, 36%, 38% from the field. Don't give them 33% from the field. Do not give Nevada any easy ones.
Those halftime adjustments brought to you by Woodard Wellness Group. Call for your courtesy consultation, 529-4545, and see if Dr. Woodard can get you back to health. 529-4545. Dr. Brian Woodard is a certified chiropractic sports physician. Hey, it's Valley After Dark, Saluki Basketball After Dark. Hope those back home. I know it's just a little bit past 10 o'clock Central Time. Those sticking with us in the Eastern Time Zone, it's a little bit past 11. But the Salukis have treated those fans well. 34-32 right now at the lead. But, man, I'm really glad you circled it for me here at halftime. You look in this game, the leading rebounder in this game is on SIU's side, and it's Davion Sykes. 7 rebounds in his 13 minutes. It's the biggest reason why he's been able to stay on the floor.
It's the biggest reason why Southern's playing well, because Davion Sykes and Damian Mayo want to win. It's not so much about starting, it's about winning. And they're playing winning basketball. They're playing like seniors need to play, have to play. And we talk about all that great success we've enjoyed at Southern over the years. You've got to have seniors that want to win above everything else. And then guess what, Luke? Then all the other guys will play for those seniors. It's so critical to play for your seniors that really want to win.
As we get ready for the second half, Stafford, Oligbe, House, Steffi, and Rollins, Oligbe, and Prince. So it'll be the original starting five for SIU, and Nevada will go back to their original starting five. Salukis do have 3 players with 2 fouls. Rollins, Oligbe, and Stafford, who are on the floor right now. Then Damian Mayo on the bench has 2. Only 2 Wolfpack players have 2 fouls. Armo Troden and Comer have 2. Nevada gets the basketball to start the second half. Left to right they come, trailing by 2. 19:55 to go in the second half. Comer finds Rollinson on the perimeter. Rollinson goes back to Comer. There's Armo Troden. Goes right into the chest of Rollins Oligbe. Hook shot went way out of bounds, and it went over the backboard. And Rollins Oligbe with good defense. And Southern will get the basketball 16 seconds into the second half. Here comes Calron House from the backcourt. Calron House with Comer staying right in front of him, above the Nevada typing in that dark navy blue. Calron House looking to his right. Price switches on to him. Price much taller. Finds Prince Oligbe on the perimeter from House. Now Stafford. Stafford to his right. Turned off by Comer. Now back on the perimeter, Calron House. Left side of the floor, now on the near left wing. Stafford bounce pass down low for Southern. Prince Oligbe skip pass, Drew Steffi. Extra pass far corner House. Baseline right with 5, and he stepped out of bounds, and it's a turnover on SIU. Calron House thought he was bumped as he went out of bounds. That's going to be the 7th turnover on Southern in the game. They had 6 in the first half.
Rollins Oligbe had a quick inside-out shot for Isaiah Stafford. He just missed him and decided to throw the ball up on top.
Camper, far corner, finds Prince. Comes near side, Comer. Comer here on the perimeter, overheads at top the key. Camper, round his screen, into the paint, back outside. Comer with 15 on the shot clock. Now 14. Comer is leading scorer in the first half. Armo Troden sets a hard screen now on Drew Steffi. To his right, Rollinson lost it. It's loose with 5. Now Price, catch and shoot 3 with 3. Goes in. Price knocks in the 3. Second made 3 of the game for Price, and Nevada has its first lead, 35-34, since the early stages of the first half. Calron House down low on the left side of the floor. Low block extended. House still with it. Now finds Drew Steffi, far right sideline. Now on the near left sideline. Stafford into the lane, lost it on the floor. Rollins Oligbe like a freight train running through, and he's fouled. That foul is going to be on Elijah Price. It'll be the first team foul on Nevada here in the second 20 minutes. 35-34. Rollins Oligbe to the free throw line.
Sometimes a made shot by the opponent isn't such a bad thing. In that case, Price making that shot means he's going to keep shooting them. It was really nice to see that Rollins Oligbe saw that mismatch. He went right in to create that mismatch foul.
Into the student section with flags waving. Rollins hit the front of the rim and then got to go. He's now got 4 points in the game, as Southern was 6 of 10 from the free throw line in the first 20 minutes. Armo Troden, he's got to come out of the game, as I believe that was his 3rd foul. I believe is who they gave that to. Free throw line left in front of the student section. Rollins Oligbe makes them both with ease. Southern back in front by 1, 36-35, 18-25 and ticking. Here in the second half, Saluki's trying to get their first top 100 KidPom win in 2 years. Rollinson on that midcourt logo has Drew Steffi in front of him. Now straight away at 19. Bounce pass Lowry. Near corner Camper. Mid-range 2. Nothing but net. Corey Camper had 6 in the first half. He's now got 8. Comes near side Stafford. He's open on the near wing. He'll penetrate into the paint. Lobbed up a shot and it goes. Don't know how it went, but it did. He's got 7 points in the game. Southern back in front by 1. Here comes Rollison. Left elbow. Fade away to Lowry. His 3 banked it in. Caleb Lowry gets his first shot to go. He's got his first 3, 40-38. Steffi on the perimeter. Nevada, this ties their largest lead. Near corner Stafford, 3 for the lead. Bullseye! Isaiah Stafford from the near corner. He's got 10 points. 17:33 to go here till the end of the game. Comer down to his right. 41-40 lead for SIU. Post entry feed. Price lowers his shoulder in on Prince Oligbe. He'll attack Prince Oligbe. Shot went astray. Rollins Oligbe with a rebound. Calron House, middle of the floor, top of the key. To his right, finds a cutting. Prince Oligbe had his shot blocked. He was going for a dunk. Camper threw it away to Calron House, deflected to Lowry. Now near corner, Rollison. His 3 in front of Nevada's bench is short. Rollins Oligbe's rebound saved it up ahead to Drew Steffi. Past the midcourt stripe. Southern with the ball and the lead. 41-40, 16:55 to go in the second half. Calron House open 3, right wing, short. And a loose ball foul is going to be on Rollins Oligbe. It's going to be his 3rd. It's the first foul on Southern here in the second half.
Boy, there was a lot happening in that 30 seconds. Nevada did a great job getting the ball off the floor. Southern stayed in the defensive possession, got that long rebound by Rollins and Ligbay, and ended up back the other end. Unfortunately, a missed shot by Q, but can't fault Southern's effort, can't fault Rollins and Ligbay's effort, and they're going to need to get him back whenever they think they can because he's playing great.
Comer will have a walking dribble coming down left to right as Isaiah Stafford sags at the top of the key. Find Price in the high post, sets a dribble handoff with Rollinson. Rollinson on the near right elbow finds Comer. Comer jump stops in the lane, fadeaway shot, got the foul, and that's going to be on Isaiah Stafford. That's his third. Be the second team foul, and Comer will go to the line. 41-40 lead.
Comer does a really good job, again, from last year, did it also, scoring off that hard 1-2 bounce dribble pull-up.
Isaiah Stafford talking with the official at the midcourt stripe. Comer's free throw is down and in. He's got 10 points. It's his first free throw made here in the second half. Stafford's got 3 fouls. Coach Nagy talking with the official here on the near side with a sly grin as he walks away disgusted. Comer shrugs his shoulders in that white uniform. Flings it up off his right hand. It's strong. Rebound, Jorge Moreno. Moreno turns around to find his point guard, Calron House. Calron House down right to left. Past the timing stripe, past the logo, now near wing. Chest pass with 2 hands to Damian Mayo. Top of the key, Prince of Ligbay. To his right, Drew Steffi goes baseline right through the lane. Dished off Damian Mayo, cuts, threw it up astray. Jorge Moreno gets the loose ball. Skip past Calron House, leaped in the air to save it. Baseline left, low left block, rises, fires, left it short. Ball's loose. Prince of Ligbay rips it away, goes baseline left, and he's fouled. 16-15 on the clock, tie game at 41. SIU with the ball as that foul will be on Nevada. That should be their second team foul here in the second half. They will give it to, who they give that to? 6. Caleb Lowry. They lob it in. Jorge Moreno's got it, spinning his way, took it low, then goes back up, and the hook shot falls. Jorge Moreno with his first made field goal of the game. SIU back in front, 43-41 in the second half. 16:03 to go till the end of the game. Next dead ball will now be immediate timeout. Comer in front of Nevada's bench, to his left, around a hard screen. Camper regains control on that high left wing. To his right, mid-range shot on its way, short rebound. Price over Jorge Moreno, rises and off the glass. Elijah Price, he's got 5 points in the second half. Now he's in the double figures with 10. 43 all, 15:40 to go, second half. Next dead ball, media timeout. Near wing, Damian Mayo, bounce pass on the post entry feed. Prince finds a cutting Moreno, laid it in on the weak side. Jorge Moreno has scored the last 4 for Southern. 2-point lead for the Dogs. 15:25 to go here in the second half. Comer around a Lowry screen, thought about the 3, near side, goes right back over to Corey Camper. Camper to his left, finds Comer. Comer thought about the step back, now a 3 for Camper, near side goes. Corey Camper, he's got 5 in the second half, he's now in the double figures with 11. Nevada up by 1, 46-45, 15:05 to go here in the second half. Prince of Ligbay beats his man, Camper. He flopped, and they're going to call a block, and it'll be a foul on Nevada with 15 minutes on that clock. It'll be the third team foul on the Wolfpack here in the second half. Southern, they trail here by 1. 46-45 is the score. You're listening to Saluki Basketball from Learfield.
Woodard Wellness Group is the official chiropractor of Saluki Athletics. Woodard Wellness Group, located in Carbondale, offers chiropractic services and sports medicine to provide relief from neck and back pain and many other stress-related conditions. The all-new Pro Adjuster is a breakthrough in healing, which uses gentle chiropractic care along with advancements in computers and engineering technologies to evaluate patients' needs. The staff applies Pro Adjuster data and their expertise to then discuss treatment plans with patients. With the help of this modern technology, making you feel better just got easier with Woodard Wellness.
Life is full of moments, both big and small, each a chapter in your own unique story. Through the everyday and extraordinary, First Mid is here to help shape every page. Beyond banking services alone, we're a valued partner and advisor with the guidance and resources for living your best life. So, whether you're buying groceries, budgeting your dream kitchen, planning for retirement, or protecting your life's work, think First. First Mid. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Romward Chevrolet in Heron makes it easy to shop online anytime. Shop our entire selection of new and pre-owned vehicles from anywhere. And with new inventory arriving daily and special Romward pricing, our team will always have a deal waiting for you. It's so simple to find your price, get pre-approved, and drive home today. So check us out online at romwardchevy.com and we'll send you home happy. And go Dogs!
State Farm agents Bob Barr and Carbondale, Dave Anderson and Heron are proud to support Saluki Athletics. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Contact Bob Barr today at 618-457-2113. Nevada leads by 1. That's coming out of the timeout. It was a foul on Nevada. It was a blocking foul. Southern will now inbound and here baseline left on the left side of the floor.
Southern really matching the physicality of this game. They have not backed down 1 inch. If anything, they're being the aggressors in a lot of area. Southern's getting great help off the bench tonight. Just everybody that comes in is giving them a lift.
Calron House will be the trigger man. Baseline left, looking for Damian Mayo. Now he lobs it towards Drew Steffi, saves it on the midcourt stripe. Comer guarding him right on his near hip. Now Calron House with Bailey in front. Left wing, House still with it. House trying to attack, switched off on Lowry. Goes baseline left, cutting Ronzaligbe up to the rack, can't finish. Rebound goes to Coleman and Nevada. Nevada leads by 1. Their largest lead is 2. Bailey for their largest lead 4. 3 in the corner won't go. Jiggles off. Rebound Ronzaligbe. Rollins comes down Calron House. Sideline left. Prince Aligbe was open. They find Drew Steffi near corner. Steffi into the paint and that royal blue paint. Finds Prince Aligbe, goes up through contact, can't finish, and it ricochets out near sideline Bailey and Nevada. Bailey finds Comer on the near wing. Comer waits for reinforcements. Now it's Lowry around the horn to Camper. Camper shoved off of Damian Mayo, who's got 2 fouls. Comer straight away with 19 to his left. Mid-range shot on its way goes. Left of a net for Tayshawn Comer. Tough shot. It's his first made field goal in the second half. He's got 12. 48-45. It's Nevada's largest lead of the game. 14 minutes till the end of the game. Prince Aligbe to his right, spinning into the lane, up, foul, and the bucket will go. Count the foul. Has a chance at a 3-point play. Prince Aligbe now's got 5 in the game and to the line, trying to pull Southern into a tie game. 48-47, Nevada with the lead.
Prince Aligbe is trying to make something happen on every catch. He certainly proved it that time. A couple other times maybe got ahead of himself. The last play, he was a little bit too quick. Man, he came right back and went and got a bucket the old-fashioned hard way. Let's see if he can tie this score up.
His brother Rollins will be on the right side of the hashes. Left side of the floor with that charity stripe line in gray. Prince Aligbe, eyes up at that orange rim. They're waving those Nevada student section flags in front of them. Lobs it up, on its way, goes down, and Prince Aligbe completes the 3-point play. He's got 6. Davion Sykes comes in for Prince Aligbe. 13:56 to go till the end of the game. Lowry inbounds it in to Tayshawn Comer, who will bring it down left to right, just past the midcourt timing stripe with 25 on the shot clock. Scott Nagy squatting down as he watches his team on defense. Bailey trying to get by Steffi, back outside Comer. Bailey still on the perimeter. Bailey to the nail. Mid-air pass Comer, 3 on the way left wing, too strong, rebound Ronzaligbe. Tie game at 48, here comes SIU down right to left. 13:30 to go in the game. Calron House near wing, around a Ronzaligbe screen. Comes back to Sykes, open on the perimeter, looking for a post up for Rollins. So attack into the paint, tough shot on its way, rims it! Davion Sykes gets his first made field goal. He's got 4 points. Southern back in front by 2, 50-48, 13-14 left in the game. Bailey on the perimeter, holding that Wilson leather ball. One hard dribble to his left, illegal screen the other way. That'll be the 15th foul on Nevada. Coach Nagy, he has been talking to the officials almost every time down the floor with those screens. They get him that time.
I think that's the second moving screen they've called. I'm shocked. I mean, it's on the early in November when you're out west, you just don't. Visitors just don't get that kind of treatment. Southern's got a fair treatment so far.
Calron House past the Nevada, typing in royal blue, navy blue at midcourt. To his right, trying to get around Rollins Aligbe. Still on the right wing. He's into the paint. Runner off the glass for 2. It's his first 2 in the second half. He's got 12 points. 52-48. Southern leads by 4. Under 13 minutes to go in the game. Rollinson in the high post. Low left block. Whipped it back outside Price. Long 3 on its way. Wide right. Short rebound by Robinson. Extra rebound here for Nevada. Scott Nagy clapping his hands right in front of us. One-handed pass Robinson. Straight away 14 on the shot clock. To his left, Bailey catches at his knees. Into the paint. He lost it. Out of bounds, and it's going to be Nevada ball.
They were fortunate. Drew Steffi did a great job of taking the route to cut off the dribble, guard him through his chest. It's easy to say it. It's hard to do it. Drew did a great job on defense. I think Nevada's really lucky there.
Baseline right. Rollison will inbound it right side of the floor. Bailey wide open. 3 on the way. Left wing. Long. Rebound. Calron House tipped it over to Davion Sykes. He'll bring it down sideline right. Right to left comes SIU. They lead it by 4. 52-48. Calron House straight away with 23 on the shot clock. Calron to his right. Now trying to come back left. Mid-range, 18-footer on its way. Pure. Calron House, he's got 14 in the game. He's made the last 2 shots. Largest lead for Southern. 12:05 to go. Timeout, Nevada. SIU, they've come on the road, and they're fighting the Wolfpack tooth and nail here on the road. 12:06 to go in this game.
Southern on a 9-0 run. Really feel it on the offensive end. Man, the look in Calron House's eyes is beautiful. That's the look of a ball player.
At SIU Credit Union, we are people who care about you, your family, and your goals. We want dealing with SIU Credit Union to feel like you're coming home. Visit us at one of our locations or online at siucu.org. This is Saluki basketball from Learfield.
Hi, Ameren, Illinois home energy expert Matt Minster here to share how easy saving energy around the house can be. Matching the right size pot to the right size burner can save you up to $36 a year. You can save up to $55 a year by turning off the TV when you leave the house. And switch to LED light bulbs to save up to $75 per year. Discover more tips and rebates at AmerenIllinoisSavings.com/ways to save. Some restrictions may apply.
Life is full of moments, both big and small, each a chapter in your own unique story. Through the everyday and extraordinary, First Mid is here to help shape every page. Beyond banking services alone, we're a valued partner and advisor with the guidance and resources for living your best life. So, whether you're buying groceries, budgeting your dream kitchen, planning for retirement, or protecting your life's work, think First. First Mid. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Dive into the authentic flavors of Mexico at Tequila's Mexican Restaurant. From sizzling fajitas to mouth-watering enchiladas and the freshest guacamole in town, Tequila's brings you an unforgettable dining experience. And don't forget our signature margaritas, crafted to perfection. Located right in the heart of Southern Illinois, make sure to visit Tequila's at their locations in Carbondale, Marion, DuQuoin, and Carterville and enjoy the authentic taste of Mexico.
Farm Credit Illinois, supporting rural communities and farm families with reliable, consistent credit, crop insurance expertise, and rural first lending for country living. Farm Credit Illinois, helping farm families succeed. 9-0 run for the Salukis. They lead at 54-48, their largest lead of the game.
Luke, everyone's playing well. Everyone that comes to the game for Southern's playing well on both ends.
Rollinson on the right side of the floor, out of the Nevada timeout. Near wing, Bailey. Bailey trying to find a cutting Price. He's in the paint. They go back outside. Robinson. Mayo guards with his chest. Physicality. Low left block. Robinson surveying and finds Rollinson straight away with 10. Now at 9. To his left, the Bailey with 8. Bailey on the perimeter nearly got this pass stolen. Rollinson up and under. Move. Spins around and in. Calron House gambled and he didn't come away with it. 54-50. 11:38 to go here in the second half. Calron House in that black Under Armour headband and that maroon jersey dripping with sweat. To his right, around a double screen, low right block, underneath the basket, still dribbling. Ronzaligbe open on the weak side, and the shot was blocked. Here comes Rollinson, left to right for Nevada. Rollinson lost his dribble momentarily and regains control. 25 on the shot clock, 4-point lead by SIU. They led by as many as 6. Bailey to his right, low right block, fadeaway shot rimmed off. Ronzaligbe can't get the rebound, tipped it back to Price. Price going up and slams it in. Elijah Price, he's got 7 in the second half, 12 in the game. 11 minutes to go, and now it's cut to 2.
Yeah, unfortunate hustle play that turned against him.
Calron House, high right wing, still with the basketball. 2-point lead for Southern in the ball. Ron Zaligbe, dribble handoff knocked away from Isaiah Stafford. Got at the midcourt stripe with 15. Around a hard Zaligbe screen. Looking back top of the key with House with 10. To his left, in the paint, spinning, fadeaway shot off the back of the rim. Loose, out of bounds. Last touch by Nevada. It will stay with SIU, and that will bring us to another media timeout. 10:36 to go in the game. The 9-0 run was answered by Nevada. They pulled back within 2, and it's 54-52. Long way to go in this game. 10:36 to go. This is Saluki basketball from Learfield.
Found in the heart of Illinois' most scenic park sits historic Giant City State Park Lodge. The lodge serves delicious home-style breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day. That's right, every day. 3 generations of the Kelly family, along with their staff, always strive to provide Southern Illinois hospitality at its best. They all hope you feel the lodge is that reliable place to celebrate the best things in your life. Bring family and friends, eat well, and enjoy. They look forward to welcoming you soon. Visit them at GiantCityLodge.com. Longtime proud supporters of Saluki Athletics. Go Dogs!
Coors Light is cold lagered, cold filtered, and cold packaged for a smoother finish. It's got that crisp, refreshing taste that makes every moment cheering on your team even better. Plus, the mountains on the bottles and cans turn blue when your beer is Rocky Mountain cold. So you never have to guess if your Coors Light is ready to drink. So crack one open, take a sip, and enjoy the game. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Ulico Inc., a labor-owned insurance and investment company, is pleased to announce its support of the Egyptian Building and Construction Trades Council at Southern Illinois. Our personal insurance marketplace, Ulico Select, offers insurance products that protect and empower union workers and their families. Our values define us. Wherever union workers work, Ulico Select is on the job. It's for us, all of us. Check us out at ULLICOselect.com.
The Orthopedic Institute of Southern Illinois is the official orthopedic provider for Saluki Athletics. To get back in the game, trust the Sports Medicine Center at the Orthopedic Institute of Southern Illinois. It's been a tough night for the Missouri Valley Conference, and the Valley hasn't had a top 100 Ken Palm win yet. But tonight, Southern, they lead it by 2, 54-52. It will be Saluki basketball here out of the timeout. House, Sykes, Moreno, Stafford on the floor. As House will be the trigger man, and Damian Mayo's in that near corner. Calron House will inbound in that black Under Armour headband. Finds Jorge Moreno. He's got the advantage. Goes on Rollinson. He's got to dribble his way in there. Whipped it off Davion Sykes. Low right block, and now they come back out to Stafford. Stafford tried to get in the lane with 10. He's pushed back out with 9. To his downhill with 8. Now a 7 on the perimeter. His House with 5. Stafford catch and shoot 3 straight away. Rimmed off. Moreno battling for the board. Loose out of bounds. Off of Jorge Moreno's hands. And it's going to be Wolfpack basketball trailing by 2.
Good possession. Someone's got a chance on the offensive end to go at Armitrade, who's got 3 fouls. Let's see if they can get Moreno in that mismatch down low.
Rollinson trying to get around Price. He'll tell Price to go set an off-ball screen. He does. Camper on the near wing. Camper to his left. Camper nearly picked up his dribble. It's a high dribble, chest high. To his left. Finds Rollinson on the perimeter. 10 on the shot clock. Camper now down the 9. Rollinson to his left. Mid-range shot on its way. Off to the right. Davion Sykes with his 8th rebound. Sykes one-hands it off to Calron House. Here come the Salukis. Leading by 2 with the ball. Calron House nearly ran into Davion Sykes. Now Sykes on the near wing. Bounce past Jorge Moreno. They weave their way top of the key. Moreno ball fakes to Stafford. Now back outside House. House in a lane to a jump stop. Up with 2 hands. Can't get it to go. Mayo Sky try to get the offensive board. Goes out of bounds. Last touch. Coach Nagy likes the effort though. Clapping his efforts. Encouraging his dogs.
His team is getting good shots. House did a nice job driving to a spot where he can make shots. Just didn't roll Southern's way. Now they got to get a stop.
9:30 to go in the game. It's a 2-point lead for SIU. Salukis right now in their man-to-man defense. Rollinson picks up his dribble. 2-handed chest pass to Price. Price at the nail, guarded by Sykes, and a foul. And who are they going to get it on? It's either going to be on House or Sykes, and it's going to go against Sykes. And Sykes will pick up his second. That's his second personal, 13 foul on Southern here in the second half. Inbounding will be Nevada. Will be baseline right on the right side of the floor. Rollinson will be the trigger man. Rollinson in the Price. Price in the short corner. Over Davion Sykes, got the bump in the foul. Sykes will now pick up his 3rd foul. Back-to-back fouls by Sykes, and Price will go to the line.
Well, that was a veteran play. Price knows how to play. He got into Davion, into him in movement. I thought Davion did a nice job. He just got a little too much, probably too much of a limb in there somewhere, upper arm somewhere.
Price free throw line right with Nevada trailing by 2. So he'll get 2 opportunities here. The first one on its way popped out. And you could feel the angst of some of the Wolfpack fans who are here tonight.
Look, this is a big block out rebound for Southern here. Cannot give away a second shot off this missed free throw.
Price, multiple hip-high dribbles, flings it up off his right fingertips, and it goes down. Davion Sykes will inbound for Southern. They go the length of the floor, leading by 1. Here comes the 1-2-2 pressure. Sykes still in the backcourt, right sideline. Out back left sideline, House. Still behind the timing strike, finds Stafford. Left elbow, rising, firing, short. Rebound, Stafford trying to force the jump ball. There's no whistle, and here comes Camper in Nevada. Left to right, Nevada trailing by 1 with the ball. Rollinson into the chest of Mayo. Mayo had it blocked, but they're going to say a foul on Mayo. And that's going to be the 3rd foul on Damian Mayo. Mayo was not happy. He had to be restrained by his teammates. The official said I didn't call the first bump, so I called the second one. 54-53, 1-point lead as Rollinson to the line here to our right. We'll get 2 opportunities. Rollinson, free throw line right, up, rims off.
That's a teaching emphasis by the officials, though. There's that teach about, we'll give you the first bump. On the second one's either going to be on the offense or the defense. So Nevada's doing a good job of creating that second bump. Southern's got to make sure they get in position and take the charge.
Rollinson, second free throw is up and down. They split their last 2 trips to the line. Rollinson, that's his first point here in the second half. He's got 6 in the game. Sykes terminates his dribble. They got to get it past in 3 seconds. House finds Stafford right wing. Stafford now finds Calron House near the timing strike. Scott Nagy stopping his foot here on the near sideline left. Sykes near the timing strike to his right. Calron House now 10 on the shot clock in the middle of that zone. Sykes attacks up off the glass. He's fouled, and they're going to get the foul on Elijah Price. And Davion Sykes will go to the line leading by its tie game at 54.
I love the way both these coaches are switching their defensive up, making sure that no one gets really into a set rhythm of how they go about scoring. Did a good job with Nevada getting the zone, but Sykes, like Southern really emphasized, get the ball in the middle of the floor around the free throw line and then go downhill. Look for the big guy on the block or go downhill.
Sykes, free throw line left on its way, and down it goes for Davion Sykes. Gives Southern the lead back, 55-54, 8:32 till the end of the game. Stafford will now go on the left side of the hashes. Damian Mayo will block out on the right side of the hashes. You can hear the stops from that Nevada student section. Davion Sykes, multiple hip-high dribbles. Staring it up with that goatee. Flings it up off his right hands, and down it goes. He's got 6 points in the game. 56-54, Southern leads by 2. Here comes that pressure. Davion Sykes nearly got the deflection. Comer trying to get past the timing stripe. He does. Camper open 3 near wing on its way. Rimmed off, and a loose ball foul. I think they're going to get Davion Sykes, and that's going to be his 4th. No, they're going to get Alan Calron House. It's his 2nd.
Ooh, the Wolfpack's fortunate on that one. Probably a push-off. They're probably extended, but that's one Southern like to have back, because that was a good defensive stand and a great rebound by Sykes.
Baseline left will be Comer. Comer lobbed it in the Camper. Now straight away is Rollinson. One hands it near corner Comer. Comer tried the drive on Sykes. Back outside Rollinson. One hands it Comer. Low right block. Armitrode into the chest of Jorge Moreno. Stands his ground. Hook shot short. Skying for the rebound was Camper. Camper beneath the trees. Can't get it to go. Tip in by Price will not go. And the rebound off to Calron House and Southern. They lead it by 2. Down the floor. Stafford transition 3 near left wing. It was forced. Armitrode got the rebound and a foul by Southern. Oh, that was way too early of a 3. Under 8 minutes to go. 7:57. 56-54. Southern leads by 2. We'll take the timeout. This is Saluki basketball from Learfield.
Looking to make your farm and rural life dreams a reality? Contact Farm Credit Illinois, where local staff support farm families, rural communities, and agriculture throughout the Saluki Nation. As a cooperative owned by its borrower members, Farm Credit provides farm financing, crop insurance expertise, and lending for rural homes and country living. Farm Credit Illinois, helping farm families succeed today and tomorrow.
It's Mediacom's best deal of the year. Right now, save $15 a month on a new internet package when you add Mediacom Mobile. We'll give you 2 unlimited mobile lines for the price of 1. You'll also get Eero Wi-Fi with advanced security, unlimited internet data, and equipment included. It's our best deal of the year with 50% off our full price. Call 844-4FASTER for details. Offer available to new customers only. Price doesn't include one-time charges, tax, and government fees.
Tim Gould Farms in Henry County. He trusts Illinois Farm Bureau to have his back, and so can you.
Farm Bureau has a very large impact on local communities and on the state level. There's different avenues of communications, such as Farm Week, Ag Safety, Ag in the Classroom, scholarship programs. Between an off-the-farm job, the farm, and family, my life without Farm Bureau would feel as though I'm on my own.
The Illinois Farm Bureau Advantage. Impactful advocacy, trusted information, and meaningful development.
Are you entertained, Saluki Nation? State Farm agents Bob Barr and Carbondale. Dave Harrison here, and our proud support Saluki Athletics like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. Contact Dave Harrison today at 618-942-7337. 56-54, SIU leads it, but due to that foul, now Nevada's shooting free throws the rest of the game. They're in the bonus.
Neither team has scored in the last 4 minutes and 18 seconds, so Southern's got to make sure they take good shots. Again, they got to remind themselves, if you just move the ball, reverse the ball against Nevada's defense, you'll pretty much get what you want as long as you have some cutting. So now they got to make sure on this one-on-one shot, and Nevada will be in 1-1 obviously the rest of the game and go, before they get in the double. But with Armitrod shooting the ball, they got to block this one out. You got to get this if it comes off the rim.
He's a 62% free throw shooter in his career, 69% this year. As Armo trading to the line to our right. Rest that Wilson ball on his right thigh. Now multiple 2 hip-high dribbles. Flings it up off his right hand, and that line drive free throw goes down. That's his first point here in the second half. He's got 5 points in the game. 7:57 on the clock, 56-55. SIU leads by 1. 7:57 to go in the game. Armo Troden. Free throw line right. Multiple hip-high dribbles. Flings it up off his right hand. It's rimming around and down. Made it both to tie up the game at 56 all. 7:55 to go to the end of the game. Calron House looking near sideline left. He's got a high on that right wing. Bounce past Stafford. It's a zone or a 1-3-1 zone here for Nevada. Calron House, far right corner 3. Damian Mayo rimmed off. Rebound. Skyfall by Stafford. Middle lane to Moreno. Calron House, top of the circle. Right elbow floater goes. Calron House, he's got 6 points in the second half. 16 the game, and Southern back in front by 2.
Great job by Stafford. He covered a lot of sins with that offensive rebound that led to a putback basket.
7:20 to go till the end of the game. 2-point lead for SIU. Nevada with the ball on the right side of the floor. Comer straight away with 20 on the shot clock. Find a cutting Rollinson on that low right baseline. Dribbles his way back out. Comer straight away with 15. Comer knee-high dribble right hand. One hand's at Rollinson. Near right block. Well, floated it up there. Won't go. Price on the putback. Can't go. Stafford battling for the board and then hands off with Calron House. Under 7 minutes to go in the game. SIU leads by 2. Scott Nagy giving out the offensive call. Watches hands on hips on the near left sideline. Stafford, low left corner, finds Jorge Moreno. Low left block. Moreno with 15. Lowering his shoulder in. Spinning up. He's fouled. He got Price. He could not keep up with the physicality there. Moreno, 6:43 on the clock. Now Jorge will go to the line where he has struggled with 2 free throws.
With Southern cutting to the basket on post traps and Southern being able to find that cutter, Nevada didn't go on that second dribble on Jorge. It looks like they've stopped doing the post trap because Southern did such an effective job of making them pay for that type of defense.
Come on, Jorge, knock this one down. First free throw of 2 coming. 58-56 lead. First one is up and in. Jorge Moreno, he's got all 5 of his points here in the second half. 59-56. 6:43 stopped on the clock. Moreno around the world he goes, twirling that basketball around his hip of that white short line of that maroon shorts. Rims it up and in. Jorge Moreno made them both. 6 points here in the second half for Jorge. Southern leads by 4. Comer to his right. Downhill. Got the foul on Sykes, and that is his 4th.
Yeah, Sykes has got to keep his hands out when he's in help side and the dribbler's coming at him. He's got to show the official the hands. He cannot give any type of action away. This is where Comer's really good at the free throw line. Man, Southern making a big substitution coming up here.
Drew Steffi, Rollins Aligbe, and Prince Aligbe about to sub in. 6:37 left in the game. Coach Nagy and Coach Hawk, they're talking over strategy here in front of us. Comer makes his first free throw. 4 points in the second half, 13 in the game. Mayo, Sykes, and Moreno come out of the game.
Hard to do. Comer's a good player. He drives, but you're going to take your chances with him missing a shot versus getting him at the free throw line where he's deadly.
Comer, second free throw on its way. Goes it down. Goes right down the watering hole. Tayshawn Comer, he's got 5 points in the second half, 14 in the game. Calron House guarded by Comer. He's got his hand in the cookie jar. Calron House going all the way down. Bounce past the rods. Aligbe about threw it away. Tayshawn Comer up ahead to Camper. Camper flipped it up there and the finger roll in. Tie game at 60. 6:20 to go in the game. Comer picking up full court. Calron House will bring it down as the Nevada Wolfpack fans start to stand. Tie game at 60. 6:08 to go in the game. Stafford on the near wing. Surveying his way. To his right. Still on the perimeter. Finds Prince Aligbe. Prince to his right. Middle lane. Comes to a jump stop in the royal blue paint. Shot was blocked. Rollins Aligbe with 10. Got it back. Low right block. Isaiah Stafford into the chest of a Wolfpack defender, but he got the shot to fall. Bounced around the rim and down. Isaiah Stafford, 7 in the second half, 12 in the game. Comer, left wing, 62-60 Southern. Shot up, Armatroden got it. And he's fouled. It's going to be 4 points now for Armatroden. He's got 8 in the game and a chance to give Nevada the lead. 5:41 to go. Tie game at 62. Rollins Aligbe picks up the foul. That's his fourth. So now you have Rollins and Sykes with 4 fouls. 19 fouls on Southern. So the next foul will have Nevada in the double bonus the rest of the game. Armatroden, multiple hip-high drills. Jorge Moreno is going to come back into the game. Flings it up on its way, rims it in. And Nevada back in front. They got 9 points now from Armatroden. 5 points in the second half as Rollins comes out. Steve Alford clapping his hands near that midcourt stripe, trying to get his Wolfpack defense to respond. 63-62 lead. Calron House in the backcourt, spinning his way on Comer. Still in the backcourt, past that midcourt timing stripe in gray. Chest pass, Isaiah Stafford. Low left block finds Steffi. Finds Jorge Moreno, low left block. One hard dribble, double team trap. Moreno got it back, near corner Stafford with 14. Now with 13, around a Moreno screen. Mid-range jumper with 10, wide left, and a rebound goes to Price in Nevada. 63-62, 1 point lead for the Wolfpack. They come down left to right. Rollinson to his left, spinning. Price thought about the three, attacks Prince Aligbe. He lost it. Armatroden gets it back. Camper on that sideline right, near right wing. Moving his way between the circles to Comer, near that midcourt stripe with 10. Comer with 9, under 5 minutes to go in the game. Nevada leads by 1 with the ball. Now it's down to 5, down to 4. Comer with 3, with 2. Nearly got the foul from Stafford. 3 will not fall. Prince Aligbe gets the rebound on the weak side. Calron House to Steffi, near side, driving, and Rollinson got the foul. And Drew Steffi gets hammered, and now Steffi will go to the line. Be a 1-and-1. And Drew Steffi nearly airballed his last free throw, his own free throw in the game.
What a great rebound by Prince Aligbe to get the ball up the floor, and for Drew to be able to create contact.
13 of 17 at the free throw line in the game. Drew Steffi with 2 big 1-and-1 free throws, or potentially 2 free throws. Wipes off his hands in the back of his maroon shorts. Toes that gray charity stripe line. Takes multiple hip-high dribbles, flings it up his right hand, and nothing but net for Drew Steffi. Ties the game up at 63. Drew Steffi made a 3 earlier in the game. That's his first point since then. 63 all. 4:43 to go in the game. SIU on the road. Free throw up and in. Drew Steffi made them both. 5 points in the game. 1 point lead for SIU. 4:40 to go in the game. Comer with a hip-high dribble, comes sideline right, near wing, top of the key, Armatroden. Armatroden comes near side, dribble handoff with Comer. Comer denied by Stafford, far left corner Camper, drives on Steffi, shoved off, fadeaway shot, blanked it in. Camper got the fall. He's got 9 points in the second half, 15 in the game. Nevada back up by 1, 65-64, 4:18 to go in the game. Marino in the high post, looking for Stafford on the back door, goes back outside House. House to his right, right elbow, spinning in the paint, fadeaway shot, left it short, goes off to Rollinson, and here comes Nevada in transition. Comer to the rack, laid it up, got the bump and the foul, and he'll go to the line with 4 minutes on the clock, and that brings us to our final media timeout. 65-64, SIU trailing by 1. Find holiday gifts on their wish list and yours with ease this season and get great deals along the way at Kohl's and Kohl's.com. We got a barn burner, 65-64. Salukis trailing by 1. One possession game here on the road. We'll have the conclusion when we come back. This is Saluki basketball from Learfield.
When Second's making a play, Short's got it covered.
A winning insurance strategy doesn't rely on one person.
Good hustle, good hustle.
Two things: communicate with your guys and make sure everyone's in the right coverage. It takes a team that knows its roles well, working together to provide an exceptional experience.
Set the screen. You have to protect yourself. All right, Wildcats on 3. 1, 2, 3, Wildcats!
At Shelter Insurance, you can count on our local agents and award-winning customer service to help you protect what matters most.
How do you earn a tradition of leadership? You put in the work with outstanding towing and hauling. Innovate with smart features like a mobile generator and dominate the game 48 years straight. That's Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks, a legacy of excellence. Only at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Available feature. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
Ulico Inc., a labor-owned insurance and investment company, is pleased to announce its support of the Egyptian Building and Construction Trades Council at Southern Illinois. Our personal insurance marketplace, Ulico Select, offers insurance products that protect and empower union workers and their families. Our values define us. Wherever union workers work, Ulico Select is on the job. It's for us, all of us. Check us out at ullicoselect.com.
Now,
Help the Missouri Valley Conference celebrate 50 years of its men's basketball championship from March 5th through the 8th at Enterprise Center in St. Louis. Get your all-session tickets now. Save nearly $25 by calling 618-453-2000 or order online at SIUSalukis.com. Support the Dogs and experience Arch Madness with the Hall of Famer Rodney Watson. I am Luke Martin. Salukis trail by 1, 65-64 with 4 minutes to go.
Southern shooting 43% from the floor. Nevada right now 36% for the game, but Southern's only 2 of 12 in their last 12 shots. They've got to find that rim, find the net off the rim, off the jumper on this next time down.
Comer to the line. Will have 2 shots and a chance to give Nevada their largest lead tonight is 3. Southern led by as many as 6. That was in the early stages here of the second half. And now Armitrone, he's got his wrist taped. Apparently he's either got blood on it or they have to try to retape it. So now they'll set the timer here on the near scorers table. And this is always a athletic trainer's nightmare when everybody, oh, he's got blood on his shorts and his jersey. So now everybody watching anxiously as Comer will await these free throws here. Even if he makes them both, it's a one-possession game.
Comer's 6 of 8 from the line so far. They feel really good about him getting the free throw line.
14 points for Tayshawn Comer. 5 here in the second half, 9 in the first half. Most of his points have come at the free throw line. There's Comer. Eyes at that orange rim. Flings it up off his right hand and got it to go. Nevada leads by 2, 66-64. They are 22-1 in their last 23 non-conference home games. Comer eyeing up at that orange rim again. Flings it up off his right hand and made a 3-point lead for Nevada. Matches their largest lead of the game. Southern coming down right to left. 67-64, 3:56 to go in the game. Prince Aligbe, dribble handoff with Drew Steffi. Now finds Calron House. Calron House straight away with 20. Yet to use his dribble. Now he will. Calron to his right to Prince Aligbe. Prince on the perimeter. Tough mid-range shot off the back of the rim. Rebound Camper. Not the shot Southern needed. 3:38 to go in the game. 3-point lead for Nevada. Comer, right side of the floor, top of the circle. Comer slowing it down. 3-point lead for the Wolfpack, searching for their largest lead of the game. Comer, baseline left, went up, left it off the front of the rim. Rebound is loose, and Southern's got it. Quickly down comes Calron House, trailing by 3. 67-64. Nevada with the lead on defense. Calron House finds Jorge Moreno, flipped it back to House. Down near corner, Stafford. Stafford tried to penetrate baseline, but they reverse it back outside Steffi. Low right block, Prince of League attacking, trying to find Jorge Moreno, but it's last touch by Nevada. 11 on the shot clock. It will stay with SIU. 3:03 to go in the game. 67-64, Nevada with the lead.
I would think the ball is going to find House's hands on this possession. They need a chance, their best chance to get a bucket here.
Baseline left, Stafford wide open, and he laid it in on the weak side. Stafford, he's got 9 in the second half, 14 in the game. 67-66, Southern down by 1. Here comes Nevada down. Steve Alford watches with his arms crossed in that dark navy blue pullover in his 35th season. Price on the perimeter left wing. Finds Armatroyd with everybody sagging off of him. Now Rollinson into that navy blue paint. Back outside. Bounce past Comer. Straight away with 10. Now at 9. Comer near side Rollinson. Comes to a jump stop. Moreno with a physical block, and Stafford gets the rebound. Here comes Southern, trailing by 1, 67-66. Stafford was zigzagging his way, middle of the floor. Hands off with House. House to his right. Right elbow. Runner, right side of the hashes, ribs in! And a timeout by Southern. Calron House. He's got 18 in the game, and Southern with 2:18 to go. Saluki's back in front by 1.
Wow, what a play by House. He really had that measure from the time he caught the ball. He's a really good shooter. We call them runners. That's a true runner. Him being able to shoot the ball off the dribble. What a big-time play. Talk about the defensive end of the possession before. Outstanding by Southern to hold their ground, pull a rebound.
Guild Mortgage is your Saluki home team mortgage partner. Call Sean Daly today, 618-889-5266. Let him turn your home ownership dream into reality. How do the Salukis keep defending here and get a stop?
Just like Drew Steffi did on the last possession where he stayed in the stance and made Coomer overdue to make a play. Coomer's just waiting for him to bite. Comer's just so that he can stand up, meaning Steffi, so that he can get into his body. Steffi did a nice job staying down, made Comer be a passer instead of a shooter.
I think the ball is going to be in Comer's hands a lot here in the final 2 minutes and 18 seconds. I feel like we've said that before in a game with Tayshawn Comer.
We've said it for the last year, it seems like. Comer's really earned it. He's a good player, and he's automatic at the free throw line, even though he's missed a couple. But Southern's got to make sure, like we talked about at the start of this show, they've got to make sure they got to take away all offensive rebounds now by Nevada.
Stafford, House, Steffi, Prince of League and Jorge Moreno are on the floor for SIU. 2:18 to go in the game. Nevada will have to go the length of the floor. Comer, Price, Camper, Armatroden, and it'll be Rollison.
Nevada was in this situation against Pacific last week, so they felt this kind of pressure at home.
First time for Southern. 1 point lead. As the ball hasn't been touched yet by Tayshawn Comer, and now he will just before he got to that gray timing stripe at midcourt. Rollinson flips it right back to Comer. Comer right elbow jumper, fading away, went tough shot by Tayshawn Comer. He's got 18 in the game, 9 in the second half. 1 point lead for Nevada, 2 minutes to go in the game. House to his left. House still dribbling knee high. Rollinson guarding, one hands at Prince of League Bay. To his right, Drew Steffi. Under 2 minutes to go. 1:53 left in the game. Southern with the ball, trailing by 1. House to the nail. Jump stop in the paint. Spinning, coming down. Steffi's got it. Right wing 3 with 7 on the shot clock. Way short. Rebound loose. Rebounded by Nevada. 69-68. Tayshawn Comer will bring it down left to right. 1:35 left in the game. Nevada leads by 1. Comer, top of the circle. Spinning back Price. Price with 18 on the shot clock to Camper on the near right wing. Camper trying to get by Stafford. He can't. Two-handed chest pass over to Comer. Straight away with 10. Rollinson in the paint with 9. Jump stopping with 8. Back out Comer with 6. Comer with 5. In front of House with 4. Spinning. Tough one-handed shot off the back of the rim. Rebound loose. Fought for. Jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of SIU. It's Saluki ball. Damian Mayo celebrating off of that bench. It's going to be the Salukis coming down, trailing by 1. 1:11 to go in the game.
House did a great job defensively by not biting on the shot fake. Comer thought he could get him up in the air and get the free throw line. House did a great job of staying down. Man, this is a big offense possession with 1:11.
It's only on November, but it feels like a March Madness game here at Nevada. 1:05 to go. 69-68, 1 point lead for Nevada. Calron House to his right. Right of the hashes, back out far corner, Steffi. Now Prince Aligbe straight away. Comes to a stop, up with his right hand. Nothing but net for Prince Aligbe. Prince Aligbe's got 5 in the second half, 8 in the game. 1 point lead for Southern. 50 seconds to go in the game. Timeout Steve Alford and Nevada. 50.1 seconds remaining as the Salukis right now have that Farm Bureau advantage. 70-69 with 50.1 left.
Yeah, Southern's got their biggest defensive stand of the season so far right here, don't they, with 50 seconds left? This is the time to make. Nevada's going to, there's going to be a lot of possessions left. Nevada's got to earn their shot and not get free ones at the free throw line.
I think that's the biggest key, Coach Watson. It's been that free throw line in the second half for Nevada. They've been to the free throw line 13 times and they've made 10 of them. Substitutions for Southern. Damian Mayo is now going to come back into the game.
That's a big sub right there. Having a veteran like Mayo that can come in, not only guard and defend, but he can also rebound really well. Plus, he's a really good free throw shooter. What a great game, Luke. I mean, just really for a basketball fan that likes college basketball, this will renew your faith in the game. 23
lead changes in this game. It has been back and forth. Neither team has led by more than 6. The Salukis have led this game for an astonishing 23 minutes.
They've earned it too. Like Southern has earned the position they're in right now. They've earned the position to be in a one-possession game where they've got a chance to get a stop, and then whatever happens next will happen. Southern will for sure get the ball back.
50.1 seconds left. 28 seconds on the shot clock. Nevada will inbound in front of their bench on the right side of the floor. Saluki's trying to be the first Valley team to earn a top 100 KenPom win this year. Camper inbounds it into Rollinson. 26 on the shot clock. Nevada, they trail by 1, 70-69. Comer, step back 3 on its way. Rimmed off. It's loose. Marino tried to get the board. It's out of bounds. Nevada ball. Man, Marino was hammered. It's loose. Will Scott Nagy challenge? He wants to review it. They're going to take a look at it. Southern does have 2 timeouts left, and they're going to take a look at it. Man, I really thought Marino was fouled on that block out.
Well, the question is, can they overrule with a foul? I don't know the answer to that, and I don't either.
In the NBA, you can.
It's most likely going to be out of bounds on Southern, but the question's going to be, they really thought that Marino got hammered in the back.
Marino, ooh, that's close. And it's worth the challenge if you're Scott Nagy. And we only got one look at it. Those who are watching on the Mountain West Network will probably get much better angles than we will. We got crooked necks here, but could the Salukis get a break? Now there's got to be enough evidence to overturn. The call on the floor is that it's Nevada ball.
Yeah, if it stands, then Nevada's going to have the ball underneath their basket on the left side of the floor with a reset of 20 seconds left. Southern's got to make sure that they go over all their out-of-bounds options on the defense. They don't like to switch. Southern does not like to switch on screens out of bounds. They want to get the ball in. They want the offense to get the ball in front of them where they can really move their feet, stay in a stance, and then block out and rebound.
Officials telling the Salukis to go back to their bench here. They're taking a long time looking at it. Here's another look at it. They're slowing it down for us. Who touched it last? Ooh, boy.
Oh, that hand came from Nevada. Came in over the top late.
Let's listen in, Rodney. Oh, calling the floor stands. Man, oh, man. Well, just got to keep defending, Rodney.
Yeah, if nothing else, it's a good timeout. Southern loses their timeout. They still have one left.
39.9 seconds left. Rollinson will be the trigger man. 70-69. It's a 1-point lead for SIU here on the road. As Nevada 22-1 in their last 23 non-conference home games. Rollinson quickly lobbed it in the Camper left wing. Now it's Comer near arc. Comer to his left, finds Camper, far left corner with 15 on the shot clock. Southern still leading by 1. Nevada with the ball, right side of the floor. Armatroden got it on the perimeter with 9. Sits a screen with Rollinson with 8. Comer with 7, now with 6. Comes near side, Rollinson 3 with 3 on the way. It's wide left, off of Armatroden, out of bounds to Southern. Shot clock turned off, 19.6 seconds left. Now Southern's got to get it in, be able to deal with the pressure, and then go to the free throw line.
Want the ball in the hands of your best free throw shooters, that's for certain.
So Drew Steffi is going to come into the game. Let's see who he comes in for. Right now it's Mayo, Stafford, House, Prince Aligbe, and Jorge Moreno. I think they're going to get Moreno off the floor. Even though Jorge, oh no, you're going to get Prince off the floor. 19.6 seconds left. Southern's got to go the length of the floor. Shot clock turned off. Southern leads by 1. They will tell the Southern bench to sit down. Damian Mayo will be on the baseline. Camper will guard him on the inbound. Mayo trying to get it in. Still trying to get it in. Calron House has it in the backcourt with 18 and he's fouled. Quick whistle and now Calron House will go to the line with a chance to put Southern up. It's a 1-and-1.
Nevada's fortunate because they held Stafford all the way through the inbounds where he couldn't get free.
It's the 9th team foul on Nevada, so the next foul, Southern will shoot 2 no matter what. But Calron House, he's not attempted a free throw in this game. Calron on the year, perfect 6 for 6. It's a 1-and-1. Prince Aligbe goes back in for Drew Steffi. Calron House toes that charity stripe line in gray. 1-point lead for Southern in front of the wacky student section here at Nevada. He eyes up at that rim. It's on its way. Nothing but net for Calron House. He'll get another opportunity. 2-point lead and a timeout by Steve Alford. 71-69. 18.2 seconds left in this game. Stay awake, Carbondale. Stay awake.
I cannot tell you people that are listening just how Southern's defense has continued to get better every week that I've seen them play. Tonight is a real indicator of a team that has a real chance. Because, boy, they've guarded a team, even though they're not shooting well, Nevada, because Southern has something to do about it. And Southern has played great defense all night long.
And that's why you want to try to go home with this win, with a hard-earned one, with how the Salukis have played defensively.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Southern's done every phase of the game as well as you could hope at this stage of the season.
18.2 seconds left. Shot clock turned off. Calron House at the line with the bonus free throw. 71-69. Salukis lead by 2. 18.2 seconds left. A game that's featured 23 lead changes. Calron House flings it up off his right hand, and it's pure. He's got 20 points in the game. Rollinson waiting to pick it up. He does. Past the half-court stripe with 16. To the rack with 15. One hands at Camper. 3 for the tie. Far left corner. Got it. Camper made the shot. He's now got 12 in the second half. 18 in the game. Shot clock turned off. 10 seconds to go in the game. Tie game at 72. House at the midcourt stripe with 6. With 5. To his left with 4. To the rack with 3. Fade away. Baseline shot on the way. It's short. Rebound loose, and we're going to overtime. Overtime here at Nevada. We'll have an extra 5 minutes, and we'll take a media timeout. SIU and Nevada all evened up at 72. Corey Camper Jr. hit the game-tying 3 in that far left corner, and the Salukis' Calron House missed the potential game winner. This is Saluki basketball from Learfield.
When you play sports, you know the importance of teamwork. I'm Michaela
This is 1 minute.
and I play for SIU Saluki Women's Softball. I'm also a Banterra customer because they are a great team player for our communities and they are making banking easy. With Banterra, I was able to open my account online, and with their mobile app, I can manage my money on my time. Plus, with the Saluki Visa debit card, I know my purchases support SIU scholarships and athletics. That was an easy win for me. Banterra Bank, official partner of Saluki Athletics, member FDIC.
Woodard Wellness Group is the official chiropractor of Saluki Athletics. Woodard Wellness Group, located in Carbondale, offers chiropractic services and sports medicine to provide relief from neck and back pain and many other stress-related conditions. The all-new Pro Adjuster is a breakthrough in healing, which uses gentle chiropractic care along with advancements in computers and engineering technologies to evaluate patients' needs. The staff applies Pro Adjuster data and their expertise to then discuss treatment plans with patients. With the help of this modern technology, making you feel better just got easier with Woodard Wellness.
Well, you're already up late. Might as well stay an extra 5 minutes here in overtime. It's the first overtime game for Southern since Missouri State in Banterra Center last year, which the Salukis won that game. Hoping for the same result here. Tie game at 72. Corey Camper, great shot in that corner, knocks it down as Camper made only his second 3 of the game. He was 1 of 5 prior to that make. And then Calron House comes down, and it was a very tough look. There was a lot of contact, but we were just talking about in the break. It's going to be hard to get that call on the road, but more times than not, Calron House has made a lot of those tough shots.
Oh, it's a great play. Great for Southern. Didn't panic. They knew exactly how much time was on the clock. They got the ball to bounds. They got a good shot at just off the baseline. The spot where House wants it, he loves that left side off the block. Give Nevada a lot of credit. They ran a really smart play. That was a setup play. Drive hard one way, get baseline, look opposite the corner. Southern just wasn't quite schooled well enough on that one to stay home on the three-point shooters.
Steffi, Moreno, Prince of League Bay, Isaiah Stafford, and Calron House will start this overtime period for SIU. Price, Armatroden, Camper, and Rollison, and Comer. Jumping at midcourt will be Moreno and Armatroden, and it's going to be tipped and won by Comer and Nevada. They will still go left to right for the remainder of the game. 4:55 to go. Tie game at 72. 4:50 on that clock here in overtime. Comer to his left to Camper. Underhands it to Rollinson. Comer to his right. Comer, low right block. Moreno, hard check, and he missed the shot wildly. Here comes Southern down right to left. Tie game at 72 in overtime. 4:35 here in OT. Calron House behind the back dribble to his left. One hands at Stafford straight away with 20 on the shot clock. To his right, Moreno. Pitch it right back, Stafford. Stafford at the nail, terminates. Outside Calron House with 14 on the shot clock. To his right, Calron far right corner now with 10. Right of the hashes. Fadeaway shot, elbow, rimmed off. Prince of League Bay was held, got it back. Low left block, spinning, going up, and he's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line as he lays on his back exhausted. He'll have 2 shots in this tie game at 72.
Man, Prince of League Bay, and I've said it before, I've said it all season, he gets the most out of his step-throughs on his move. He's able to keep his pivot foot down and continue to step through. Really impressive.
Nevada fans disagree as Prince of League Bay tugs in that maroon jersey to that short line in maroon shorts with those black leggings. 2 big free throws coming for Prince. Prince spins that Wilson leather ball, flings up his right fingertips, and it goes down.
That is a big free throw, Luke. It's whoever makes that first one, seemingly in the overtime, really puts themselves in a good spot. Wow, what a good defensive stand and a tough free throw opportunity.
73-72, 1-point lead for Southern. Prince of League Bay rests that Wilson leather ball on his left hip, spins it in his hands. Multiple hip-high dribbles in those white and maroon Under Armour sneakers. Flings it up off his right hand. Jiggles off that orange rim, and the rebound to Price in Nevada in that white uniform filled with sweat. Left to right comes Nevada. They trail by 1, 73-72, 4:03 left in overtime. Comer, far left corner. Camper from the spot he made the shot to force overtime. Now it's Rosalind. Goes back to Camper. Thought about the 3. Got Steffi in the air. Thought about a mid-range, but he reverses it back out. Comer with 9 on the shot clock. Now with 8. To his right and a foul by Isaiah Stafford. It's going to be his 4th. 2 shots coming with them trailing by 1. Damian Mayo about to sub in.
That's it.
Oh,
That's
I'm sorry.
foul.
Isaiah Stafford's got his 5th.
Yeah, it's 5.
5th foul for Isaiah Stafford, so he will come out of the game, and Damian Mayo will enter as the Nevada student section, which is about halfway filled tonight. 3:48 left on that clock here in OT. Tayshawn Comer with a chance to give Nevada the lead. As Comer at that gray charity stripe line in his gray Adidas Snickers. Holds that Wilson leather ball. Multiple hip-high dribbles to tie the game down the pipe. Comer, his first point here in overtime. Tie game at 73. Neither team has made a field goal here in overtime. 3:48 halted on the clock. The veteran Steve Alford watches on. Comer, free throw line right for the lead. On its way. Rimmed off. Prince of League Bay gets the rebound, and here comes SIU to the groans of the Wolfpack faithful. Calron House brings it downhill to his left. Damian Mayo, bounce past middle lane, Steffi. Steffi right of the hashes now. Middle of the lane, floater, and runner goes. Drew Steffi, his first made field goal since the 3 in the first half. Southern leads by 2. 3:30 to go in the game. Scott Nagy crouching down on his knees, looking on as his team on defense. Rossel, near side Comer. 19 on the shot clock. Comer and Nevada trailing by 2. Rosslin, far left corner, goes back, Comer left wing. 13 on the shot clock. Rosslin, shot fakes, drives on Mayo, back out Comer, catch and shoot 3 near wing, goes. Tayshawn Comer with his first 3 in overtime. He's got all 4 points for Nevada, 76-75. They lead by 1. 3 minutes to go in OT. Prince Aligbe straight away, downhill on Price, low right block, trying to go up, he's fouled again. And he'll have 2 shots with 2:54 to go on the clock.
It's only Price's 3rd foul. I don't really know what everybody's complaining about. It was an obvious foul. Boy, Prince Aligbe went right to the basket. He created that foul. Now he's got to collect at the free throw line.
Prince Aligbe 3 of 6 at the line. As Prince Aligbe to the line, Southern trails by 1. He'll get 2 shots. Clock stopped at 2:54 in OT. SIU trailing by 1. Into the student section, waving their hands and flags. Free throw off his right hand, it's long. 2:54 left as the MC now gets on the mic to pump up the crowd. 76-75 remains a 1-point game. 1-point lead for Nevada. Prince Aligbe trying to tie it with 2:54 to go in overtime. Aligbe squats, fires off to the left. This game has had 24 lead changes. 2:50 to go in overtime. Nevada with the ball, leading by 1. Comer left elbow jumper, rimmed off. Damian Mayo skies with 2 hands on the rebound. Calron House comes down right to left, past that Nevada Wolfpack logo in dark navy blue. Downhill to his left, left elbow extended, mid-range shot on its way, he's bumped. He'll go to the line, and the foul will be on Tyler Rollison. So now Calron House to the line. Southern trails by 1, 2:34 to go in the game.
Armitraden has 4 fouls, so if Southern gets an opportunity to post him up, get an isolation one-on-one, they can go get a bucket.
Jorge Moreno, how many minutes has Moreno played now? Over 20, 23 minutes. Calron House eyes the orange rim. It's up off his right hand, wide right. Calron House, he had 2 huge ones towards the end of regulation to make it a 3-point game, which Nevada eventually tied it up. Man, didn't know the MC could yell while you're getting ready to shoot free throws. Calron House, free throw line left, trying to tie it up on its way, short again. 2:33 to go in the game. Southern has missed their last 4 free throws. It's a 1-point lead for Nevada. Comer, you could see the sweat just drizzling on his arms as he comes down left to right. High left wing, House guarding. Comer to his left. Bounce pass Armitroden up with his right hand, left it short. Price with the cleanup for 2. Price with his first 2 in overtime. 3-point lead for Nevada. Steffi quickly down, pitch back Calron House. Right arc with 2:08 to go in overtime. 3-point lead for the Wolfpack. Right baseline floater. Calron House knocks it through. His first field goal made here in overtime. 78-77, 2:03 left in OT.
Tough basket by House. Came right back down after missing a couple free throws and got Southern a bucket back. Big defensive stand now. We're going to be saying that for the next 15 minutes.
22 points for Calron House. 22 points for Tayshawn Comer. And really in this game, especially when it's a 1-point game, Coach Watson, whoever gets the most stops here in the final 2 minutes is going to come away victorious.
The offensive rebound the last time down, Southern a little bit out of position when the shot was taken. No one could get a body on Price. Price, his MO is to go to that rim and put everything back. So that'll be a big part of Nevada's offense here for the rest of the game. Southern's got to make sure Southern's done a beautiful job of rebounding. The rebounding's just won 48-47. Nevada's got the 1 advantage with that last rebound.
24 lead changes, 15 ties. Neither team has led by more than 6, and Southern is the team that had that lead. Nevada's largest lead has never been more than 1 possession. It was 3 points, 78-77. On the floor for SIU, Steffi, Prince Aligbe, Calron House, Jorge Moreno, and Damian Mayo. Inbounding will be Camper for Nevada, and the Tayshawn Comer comes back to Camper as they kind of ping-pong the ball back and forth. Southern does not trap as Comer brings it past that midcourt stripe with 22 on the shot clock. 1-point lead for Nevada. Armitroden gets the screen for Comer. Comer trying to go baseline now near right. Off to Roslin, goes right back to Comer. Comer with 15 on the shot clock. He's got 22 in the game. Comer thought about the mid-range, bounce pass Armitroden. He's double-teamed, he's shoved off, but he's got the foul, and I think they're going to get the foul on someone, and it's going to be on Calron House.
House just got his hands in on a hold. If he could have kept his hands out and taken one through the chest off of Armitroden, man, Southern would be having the ball right now to bound. Now as it is, everybody's shooting 2 shots on every foul, but they got to rebound the second one.
He's 3 for 3 tonight at the free throw line. He eyes up at that rim as the big man flies it up there, and it's down. gives Nevada a 2-point lead. Again, their largest lead has been 3. He can give them that again with 1:45 left. Free throw line right. Armatroden to the line. Behind that gray charity stripe line. Big shrug of his shoulders. Eyes up with that Wilson leather ball. It's up off his hand and down the pipe. He's perfect tonight at the free throw line. 3-point lead for Nevada. 1:40 to go in the game. 80-77. Drew Steffi finds Damian Mayo straight away. 1:35 to go in the game. Cal Roundhouse and SIU with the ball, trailing by 3. Steffi near wing. Steffi with a right-handed dribble. Still on the perimeter. He'll try attacking. Baseline right, Mayo cuts to the basket. Eye off the glass, and it won't go. Rebound Nevada. 1:24 to go in the game. Nevada's never led by more than 3 points. They can extend that here in overtime. Staying on that Wolfpack logo in dark navy blue is Tayshawn Comer with a knee-high dribble. 1:13 till the end of the overtime period. 15 on the shot clock. Scott Nagy squats down as he watches Cal Roundhouse guarding Tayshawn Comer. Comer to his left. Behind the perimeter, mid-range shot on its way. Short, rebound loose, deflected to Moreno. Southern's got the ball under a minute to go in overtime, trailing by 3. Cal Roundhouse, high right wing, still with it, around a Moreno screen. To his left, low left block. Cal Roundhouse back outside, Prince Oligbe. Oligbe tried to get downhill, pivots his way back. Cal Roundhouse straight away with 14 on the shot clock. Now 13, thought about the 3. Prince goes for the 3 in the tie. Short, rebound loose. Rollison lost it nearly out of bounds, and now Tayshawn Comer in the backcourt. It's about a 5-second differential, game clock, shot clock, and Cal Roundhouse will foul Tayshawn Comer, who goes to the line as Nevada fans trying to feel possibly an overtime escape here from SIU. That's Cal Roundhouse's 4th foul. And now timeout by Scott Nagy. That will be their final timeout. He'll try to ice Tayshawn Comer. 30.2 left. As Nevada has never led by more than 1 possession in this game. And Comer can change that with these free throws.
A lot can happen in 30 seconds in college basketball. I mean, there can be a lot of possessions. Nevada's certainly in the driver's seat right now, getting some free throw opportunities, making this a 2-possession game. But Southern's got to play with pace, regardless, made or missed. You've got to play with pace. As we all know, the clock's going to stop on made baskets. They've got to get a steal. When Southern scores, they're thinking steal and a score, more than foul. But if Nevada continues to get the ball in bounds, either off of missed shots or made shots, it's going to be a free throw shooting contest the rest of the night.
Nevada 3 of 4 from the free throw line here in overtime. Tayshawn Comer, a former Purple Ace. He's got 22 points in this game. He's tied for the game high with Cal Roundhouse, and he can take over that lead here. 3-point lead for Nevada, which is their largest lead. He'll toe the line here off to our right. 30.2 seconds up on that clock. Takes a big deep breath. The light showing the sweat on his arms. Flings it up off his right hand, rims around and off. It stays a 3-point game. Now he can extend it to a 4-point lead, even with a made free throw here. 30.2 left. Man, Nevada just has been stuck on that 3-point line tonight. Comer to the line. Hear the light applause from the Nevada fans trying to edge him on here. Free throws on its way by Comer. Made it. Split it. 4-point game, 81-77. Southern's got to go the length of the floor. Southern up ahead, Steffi. Now it's back to House. Far right corner. Calron near corner Mayo. Extra pass Prince Oligbe. Fadeaway 3. Rimmed off. Rebound Camper. Don't know why Southern went for the 3, and Camper's foul in the backcourt was 17.1.
You're right. It was a good play. It's the same play that Nevada ran to put this thing in overtime. But that's an opportunity where Oligbe can just catch it and drive, because Nevada's not going to stop the clock. They don't want to stop it. That'll be a good teaching moment for them to talk about once they watch film about what to do in those situations.
17.1 left. Nevada trying to escape a tremendous effort tonight by SIU. A lot of the fans are leaving. They believe this game is over. Camper makes the free throw. It's their largest lead, 82-77. 17.1 left. Camper at the line to our right. Eyeing up at that orange rim. The second one on its way is down. Southern's got to go late to the floor. They trail by 6, 83-77. Cal Roundhouse to Steffi with 13. Now 14. 3 on the way. Top of the key. Got it. 11 seconds left in the game. 83-80. Nevada leads by 3. Southern pressuring. Camper's got to inbound it. He can run the baseline. Here off to our left. Camper trying to get in the Comer. Finds Rollison. You got a foul. 9 seconds left, and they do. So it'll be Rollison will go to the line. In his career, he's an 81% free throw shooter. 6 of 8 from the free throw line here in overtime. And, it's the 5th foul on Calron House.
Calron played a great ball game. Unfortunately, he had to foul, stop the clock. He had no choice. If he doesn't foul, they dribble the clock out. Southern's played a whale of a ball game tonight. Possibly could come up short. A lot of things can happen in 9 seconds to go. We've seen it happen all along. But, man, there was just nothing to fault this effort of Southern and in all phases of the game.
9.6 seconds left. As Rollison will go to the line. He just won against Pacific by 1 point, 78-77. They lead by 3 here. Big free throws, the way of the world right now on his shoulders. He'll get 2 opportunities. The first one is up, and it's down. That was a big one. Makes it a 2-possession game, 84-80. Rollison, his first point since a free throw made in the second half. Now he can make it a 5-point game with 9.6 seconds left. Free throw line right. Eyes it up there. Back of the rim, rebound Mayo, 9 seconds left, 8. Midcourt strike with 7. Southern trails by 4 with the ball. Mayo to the rack with 5. Up off the glass, too strong. Moreno can't get it, but he's fouled with 2.6 left. But Southern now will go to the line, and now you're in a position where if you can make the first, you're going to try to miss the second and get a 3, which is tough.
Yeah, but I love the way Drew Steffi's talking to Coach about that very situation. That's in real time he's doing it. We're sitting over here and we can analyze it, the way it is. But Drew Steffi had his team brought together within a second when the ball went out of bounds, explaining that exact situation, telling Moreno to make the first one, then we'll tip the second one out to get a 3. Man, that's encouraging.
So now they're going to go a little bit bigger here. Rollins League Bay about to sub in. Jorge Moreno. It's a big first free throw for Jorge. Moreno tonight, he's had a really good game. 2 for 2 at the line. He's played in almost 30 minutes in this game in overtime. 2.6 left. Moreno with Southern trailing by 4, trying to make it a 3-point game with 2.6 left. Moreno squats, eyes off his right hand, went in. So now Moreno's got to miss to give Southern an opportunity with 2.6 left. Haynes is out of the game. You have the League Bay brothers down low with Moreno. Mayo and Steffi are going to be your 2 that are going to try to shoot it. Moreno will miss on purpose. 84-81. Lobs it up there. Rimmed off. Rebound Price. Loose on the floor and a foul going the other way. 1.8 left. And now Nevada can ice it at the line.
You know how hard it is to make and miss one? I mean, just yes. That in itself, that is really encouraging just about where this team's at right now in November. For Moreno to step up and make the first one when he's thinking, okay, I got to miss the second one, man, that is hard to do in itself.
1.8 seconds left. Price with them leading by 3. He's just got to make one of these to virtually end the game. And the first one's up, rimmed it in. And that's going to end this game. Price and Nevada, they're going to escape. Unless they just do some really crazy stuff here. They would have to foul Southern on a 3-point shot, and Southern would have to make it. Steve Alford calls a timeout. Well, Ronnie, it looks like this Saluki effort is going to come up just short, and it's going to make the travel bitter for this Saluki team going home tomorrow. But as you have said, I think there's going to be a lot of things that you can look at in this game and really like from a Saluki perspective moving forward.
When you're not a good team, you know it. Like I've been a part of good teams and not so good teams. So when you're not a good team and things don't fall your way, that's one thing. But when you're a good team, especially in November, it starts thinking, hey man, we just played a really good team on the road, and we did everything but maybe have one possession at the end of the regulation. And yeah. It's going to cement. We got a chance here. Oops, sorry.
Price, free throw line, all right. Eyes it up on its way, off to the left and rolling around and down, and that will end it. Damian Mayo's half-court heave as the clock expires will not go. Steve Alford will shake the hand of Scott Nagy here in this overtime effort. Nevada escapes, and they improve to 23-1 in their last 24 non-conference home games. as they knock off SIU 86-81 in overtime. We'll have the IBEW Local 702 postgame show next. This is Saluki basketball from Learfield.
SIU Credit Union knows what it means to be a part of a team. Whether you're on the field or in the stands, community is what it's all about. They're not just here for your financial needs, they're here to give back, because people helping people is at the heart of everything they do. You can join SIU-CU if you live or work in one of the lower 24 counties in southern Illinois. That's right, if you're a Saluki fan, you can be a part of their team too. Learn more at SIUCU.org. SIU Credit Union, your financial home team. Membership required, insured by NCUA.
It's not just a home, it's a fully connected life. When work flows effortlessly, when friends connect from anywhere, and your house runs on smart everything, Mediacom is the connection you need. Get 1 gig internet with no data caps, Eero Wi-Fi, and equipment for $50 a month for 2 years when you add 2 unlimited mobile lines. Call 844-4FASTER or visit extreme.com for details. Offer available to new customers only. Purchase of 2 unlimited mobile lines required. Price doesn't include one-time charges.
This is Steve Huggart, Business Manager of IBEW Local 702. Our members are active in communities throughout the 3-state area. From community food drives to helping build youth centers and hundreds of projects that give a hand to our neighbors in need. Our members buy homes, shop locally, and pay taxes, adding to the strength of our local economy. At IBEW Local 702, our job is to improve the lives of our members and families as they work to build a brighter future for our region and our country.
We all like new stuff. A new car, a new house, even a new big screen TV. The looks, smell, and feel of something new. If you love new, then you'll love Newbie's Pizza in Carbondale. That's why they handcraft each order to your specific detail and desire. Think about Newbie's Pizza at 830 East Walnut Street in Carbondale. Visit NEWBYSPIZZA.com. Newbie's Pizza, official partner of Saluki Athletics.
No one should have to pay for the damages that result from a personal injury caused by someone else. The partners of Sam C. Mitchell Law, Lance Brown, and Matthew Caraway fight for Southern Illinoisans because they are Southern Illinoisans. For decades, the firm has proven to be a trusted, experienced, and dedicated partner in helping bring justice and personal service to the victims of negligence and intentional wrongdoing. Let the attorneys of Sam C. Mitchell fight for you. For more information, visit scmitchell.com.
Ever seen a Saluki climb a roof? Well, neither have we. But at SI Roofing and Siding, we work just as fast, just as sleek, and just as reliable. From roofing to gutters and premium steel board and batten siding, our team makes your home look sharp and stay strong. Based right here in Marion, we're BBB A+ rated and proud to serve Southern Illinois. Don't settle for rough results. Call SI Roofing and Siding today at 618-971-1457 or visit siroofing.net. SI Roofing and Siding, built to run with the big dogs.
Saluki Basketball has been brought to you by SIU Credit Union, helping our members by providing more services, fewer fees, and better rates. Stop by a branch today. Welcome to the IBEW Local 702 postgame show. IBEW Local 702, 4,000 men and women proud to support the Salukis.
Local 702 postgame show. This is Saluki basketball from Learfield.
Growing up in Southern Illinois, you learn the importance of helping others. I'm Caden Hawkins, and it's one of the reasons that I'm proud to represent this region as a member of SIU's Saluki men's basketball team. It's also why I'm glad to be a Banterra customer, because they support our communities. Plus, I can open my account online, and with their Saluki Visa debit card, I know my purchases contribute to SIU scholarships and athletics. That was an easy win for me. Banterra Bank, official partner of Saluki Athletics, member FDIC.
At SIH, our commitment to care goes beyond the walls of our clinics and hospitals. We provide access to highly trained, patient-focused care providers. We invest in advanced, state-of-the-art medical services and technologies, and we strive to make a meaningful impact on all of the communities we serve. Our commitment is summed up in those words we all need to hear from time to time.
You're gonna be okay.
At SIH, we're committed to you.
This is Steve Huggart, business manager of IBEW Local 702. Our members are active in communities throughout the three-state area. From community food drives to helping build youth centers and hundreds of projects that give a hand to our neighbors in need, our members buy homes, shop locally, and pay taxes, adding to the strength of our local economy. At IBEW Local 702, our job is to improve the lives of our members and families as they work to build a brighter future for our region and our country.
Coors Light is cold lagered, cold filtered, and cold packaged for a smoother finish. It's got that crisp, refreshing taste that makes every moment cheering on your team even better. Plus, the mountains on the bottles and cans turn blue when your beer is Rocky Mountain cold. So you never have to guess if your Coors Light is ready to drink. So crack one open, take a sip, and enjoy the game. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Tim Gould Farms in Henry County. He trusts Illinois Farm Bureau to have his back, and so can you.
Farm Bureau has a very
45
on local communities and on the state level. There's different avenues of communications, such as Farm Week, Ag Safety, Ag in the Classroom, scholarship programs. Between an off-the-farm job, the farm, and family, my life without Farm Bureau would feel as though I'm on my own.
The Illinois Farm Bureau Advantage. Impactful advocacy, trusted information, and meaningful development.
We're out to be number one in the USA. That's the reason people say, Ward Chrysler Center, yeah, you can't do better than that.
Right now, Ward Chrysler Center, we're making it easy to own the world's best truck, Ram. 0% financing for up to 72 months. Hey, everybody, that's free money. Plus our massive discounts and incentives. Boom, shakalaka boom, baby.
Ward Chrysler Center, yeah, you can't do better than that.
Well, this guy was outstanding tonight, left everything out on the floor. He is our Marion Toyota player of the game. As our player of the game is brought to you by Marion Toyota, where you always get our best price right up front. Marion Toyota, best price, best place, a better way to buy a car. Q, appreciate the time. These are always the toughest conversations to have when you pour your heart and soul into a game. You didn't trail by more than one possession in this game till the free throws late in overtime. Just describe the effort from your team tonight. And, yes, you're our player of the game, man, but it was hard even just to pick you. I mean, your point total says a lot, but it seemed like there were a lot of guys in that locker room that really chipped into this effort, Q.
Yeah, I would say we're on the road. It was good to play with my teammates. Adversity here, we just never quit. I think that we just kept going. We just kept talking to each other. We just kept believing in each other. Even when we went down, we just kept coming in and talking to each other.
Kelron, you're a scoring guard, a scoring point guard, a real point guard. Those are hard to find. He had 7 assists and 22 points. That's a rare stat. How important is it to you to have teammates, whether the guys are starting the game or coming off the bench, that you know that there are 7 assists out there for you?
Most definitely. I got shooters. I got big men. I got Prince. I got my 4-man. I need my team. I need my team. We're very versatile. I love my teammates. They can knock down shots. They can dunk, lay up, anything that I need to help me out, and I can help them out. So,
how was your communication on the floor with your team? Not just you, but what are you hearing on the floor that's so much different than, let's say, a month ago?
Just the talking, just the effort, just communicating more, just telling us like where we at, like in the gaps, like, just the small things, and just telling us to keep going and just keep talking to each other.
You talk about gaps. I'm so glad you did, because I only get to see about once a week or every third or fourth day. It's for me, I see how your gap defense has improved so much, especially for you. Part of your foul issue is that you've got to get down and get your hands out, but you also got to have a teammate, one of your buddies next to discourage that dribble. Where do you see your defense? You held these guys to 24 from 3 and 35 or just under 35% from 2 in their home building. Where do you see your defense getting better?
Me personally,
Yeah, your whole defense, you as a player and your team.
Our team is we're lacking much as a team. Just helping to help her out. I think our team defense was good tonight. Like you said, we forced them to shoot a lot of threes. And me, I'm kind of locking in more, playing without my hands, playing with my chest. So, yeah, I think we're locking in all together.
You knew rebounding gets preached so much with you guys from a daily standpoint, Q. Coach Nagy, one of his challenges for you guys was you got to take the fight to Nevada. How did you guys take the fight to them tonight and really have them have to match your physicality throughout?
We knew it was going to be a dog fight. Nevada's a good team, obviously. They're some big guys, big men. They're going to crash hard, so we just got to take it to them for us to be in the game, for us to win, have a chance to win.
Take us through just the end of regulation. Obviously, I know the 3 in the corner, they tie it, you're coming down. We asked kind of Coach Nagy what he saw from the sideline for you, kind of like what Rodney was talking about, like your communication at that time, what you're trying to communicate, and then ultimately set up.
Well, I think that we was kind of in the moment. We kind of had a lapse in our defense and messed one thing up, then one thing happened, and it just happened so fast, and boom, it's just a 3-ball.
Take us through just the last offensive possession for you. What's kind of the first thing in your mind? There in regulation, the shot you got, there was a lot of contact at the rim. Just kind of like what's going through your mind, how you're trying to set it up, because there's only about like 10 seconds left with the shot clock turned off.
Get the last shot, get a bucket, and let's go home.
You almost did, man. It was really impressive. The biggest thing, Q, just now, again, there's no moral victories here. I know you guys are going to be bummed that you didn't get the win, but it won't be a quick it will be a quick turnaround before you get another flight and have to go on another road game. How do you guys just take care of yourselves here over the next couple of days and use this as a positive to really build off of it for you moving forward?
Like I said, Nevada's a great team to play against, and we're at their home, so it was a lot going on. And this is a transition to look at the good things, not just the bad things. And we lost, so we got to get ready, get amped up to create our own energy to go on the road and win another game.
I'll let you go on this note. Coach Watson mentioned it multiple times about the look in your eye, and we've seen it since the summer, that competitive edge that you have. Again, I know it wasn't the result you wanted, but what do you love about these moments in these games that continue to fuel you, Q?
How my team, mostly how my team feels, how my team reacts in these moments. How they react helps me out.
Q, appreciate the time, man.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Once again, that was Kelron House. He was our Marion Toyota player of the game. We'll take a timeout. Man, it's been a long one here in Reno, Nevada. 86-81 is the final here in overtime. Nevada holds off the Salukis. We'll take a timeout. This is Saluki basketball.